On a day where not many want to be outside, we are here at the Allman Road campus for today's non-conference matchup between the Carmel Corsairs of the East Suburban Catholic Conference and the Blue Devils of the North Suburban Conference. Welcome into the Don Howe Press Box. I'm Josh Pose alongside Nick Palazzolo. Kind of a getaway day lineup for the Blue Devils today, here as they play host to the Corsairs. Nick, Kendall Lyons on the bump today.
Yep, Kendall Lyons on the bump, and Warren will line up defensively as follows. Walton, Badgley, and Tommy Beardman getting his first start in the outfield, left to right. Infield looking a little different. Albert Jacquez, Adam Schills on the left side. Tim Palazzolo over at second base, Adam Behrens at first, and Kyle Smith doing the catching for senior Kendall Lyons.
And Lyons, as you mentioned, today's starting pitcher. He's in his seventh appearance, fifth start, with an ERA of 2.05, with a 33 strikeout to 12 walk ratio, 18 runs given up, just 8 of them earned, and he will face a Corsair lineup. Nick, do you want to give him the lineup?
The Corsair lineup will look like this: John Buckley, James Schott, Brady Banker, Adam Galdoni, Joe Burke, Leon Swidakowski, Medcow Curry, General Schofield, and Rhett Wolf.
We are just about ready as Kendall Lyons warming up. Last couple pitches. Not a very nice day. I believe, Nick, you said 43 degrees?
43 degrees, 10 mile per hour winds blowing right to left. It'll be interesting to see how Warren, they swept Waukegan, not exactly, a competitive game by any sort of the imagination, but, it'll just be interesting to see how they come out, whether or not exactly glorious today. A Carmel team that's played pretty good baseball as of late. I think winners of 4 or maybe 5 of their last 5 games, and it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, Nick, winds are blowing from right to left, not very fast today. Still a hitter's park, 318 down the line, each line, and about 360 something.
The center fielder,
as John Buckley will step in, the wide receiver for the Corsair football team this year under head coach Jason McKee in his second year. He will be in the left-handed batter's box. Jacquez, way off the line and in the grass.
Shout out to Coach
McKee,
friend of the podcast.
He is. The first pitch is down the middle, strike one, called by Mr. Randy Wood behind the plate today.
Yeah, very veteran umpire crew here today. Randy Wood and Mike Klipstein are umpires here today.
The pitch is ground ball to the right side, fielded on a knee at the line is Adam Behrens. He steps on the bag, and after 2 pitches, Buckley set down, 1 away.
now batting second baseman James Schott.
And that'll bring up James Schott. Schott playing second base today for the Corsairs, wearing the number 34.
Yeah, good early contact by Kendall Lyons early in the count. Nice job of him to get ahead early and, just pitch to contact on a little bit of a pitch restriction here today. So we'll just see how long he'll go here today.
Not looking for all these strikeouts, especially when you're pitch restriction, you want to go 7 innings. As the first pitch is blown away for ball 1 to Schott. Nick, the jerseys for the Corsairs, they're new jerseys, but they don't look new.
The new jerseys, let's just start with the pants. White pants, gold pinstripe. And the jerseys, gold torso, brown sleeves with brown numbers with a white outline. Definitely an interesting uniform decoration, to say the least.
Indeed, the pitch, the 1-0 was on the outer third, called strike 1, so 1 ball, 1 out, 1 strike, 1 out here. Lyons kicks and delivers. The 1-1 is just a bit low for ball 2.
It'll be interesting to see, defensively. We're looking at a relatively new infield, only one guy in Behrens. Jacquez is comfortable over there at third, but the only regular or staple in the infield so far has been Behrens. So I'm interested to see how they communicate with each other and how they go.
The 2-1 line towards the left side. It gets past Schills. So Schott is aboard with a base hit to left field, and that's the first hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up the Illinois commit, the first baseman, Brady Banker.
Yeah, just a really good piece of hitting there by Shot. I think that was a curveball or an off-speed pitch of some kind, just kind of being able to go with it. A little bit of a hanger, just kind of hit it in the left field. It'll be interesting because of the wind. The wind typically all season's been blowing left to right and out to right. Now it did a complete 180. It is now blowing right to left. So it'll be interesting to see how the wind plays.
A pickoff play to first, back diving is Shot. Banker, a lefty, like I mentioned, going to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign next year to be a pitcher. Another throw over, not in time. Banker with the ankle shin guard on his right foot, an Adidas 1.
I just always thought that was more uncomfortable than protective for me.
I think you have to get used to it. Lions come set, kicks and delivers home a high pop-up out of play. The count's no balls and a strike. I believe Banker is wearing a perfect game helmet. I know he does pitch for hitters up in Wisconsin. As the Corsair pitcher Adam Galdoni is in the on-deck circle.
Last year we played Carmel at Carmel. Went 10 innings. Ended up in a tie.
The 0-1 home swung on line to left field. It gets down for a base hit, so 2 straight singles to the left side. And the Corsairs are in business, bringing up Adam Galdoni. Good job by Bertie Banker taking the ball the other way.
Adam Galdoni.
And first and second, just 1 out for the cleanup hitter for the Corsairs.
Yeah, Lions, he doesn't seem to have overpowering stuff. Then again, right now it's still early in the game, but doesn't seem to have anything overpowering these Carmel hitters. Carmel hitters look ready to hit so far today. 2 kind of mistake pitches, kind of hanging breaking balls, just better pieces of hitting than they were pitches, and they got two hits here early.
Lions a long set, the first pitch to the opposing pitchers on the outer third, right on the corner, called strike 1. Lions, not an easy guy to steal a base on this year. 5 stolen bases on 9 attempts, just over 50%. As Shills holds the runner's shot at second. A long look, another look, another look. He finally kicks and delivers home outside for ball 1.
That was a pitch just basically part of, it was a fastball way outside. And, just when you take your focus away from home plate, that tends to happen. Like, you could look at second base as many times you want, but if you don't take the time to dial back in your focus at first base, it's really hard to throw a strike after losing it.
The 1-1 home is on the outer third, called strike 2. Galdoni asked where it was. He's probably asking, can I get that pitch in the bottom half of the inning?
There's only one way to find out.
Lions in the set. Ball behind his back. He comes set. Right at about the chest. Looks, high kick, delivers, foul tipped, hits the mask of the catcher, Kyle Smith, and we will redo the 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, this is a big one, too. Cleanup hitter, first and second, only 1 away here. It's still early in the ball game, but this is an out you'd like to see recorded with Galdoni not being able to put the ball in play, especially because, Butler commit. You don't exactly go to Butler as a PO. If you can hit a little bit, that's why he's batting cleanup.
The 1-2 home line to third is caught by Hawkins. He throws over to second in time. A great play from Albert Jacquez at the hot corner. It goes 5-4. The Corsairs put on 2 but get rung up in a double play. We go to the bottom of the first. Tied at 0. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Here's how the Blue Devils will line up offensively today. It's Badgley, Behrens, and Smith at the 1-2-3. Kendall Lyons is the cleanup hitter. 5-6-7 goes as follows: Jacquez, Shills, and Palazzolo. 8-9 is Walt and Beardman. They will face the defensive alignment of Curry, Buckley, and Schofield in the outfield left to right, with Burke, Swiatkowski, Schott, and Banker rounding out the infield. Rhett Wolf has the plate with his battery mate, like Nick mentioned, the Butler commit, Adam Galdoni.
Yeah, Galdoni, a very hard thrower, and it'd be interesting to see if Warren will be able to get some hits off of Galdoni, especially being a hard thrower. Good secondary stuff.
So Charlie Badgley will be the leadoff hitter, as he has been all year for the Blue Devils. He's batting .238 this year with 5 RBIs. Steps in the left-handed batter's box. Galdoni working from the set. He'll kick and deliver the first pitch home, is upstairs for ball 1. Cold day here at the ballpark. We're hoping for warm weather as we see everybody with winter coats and winter hats and gloves. The 1-0 home is bounced in, 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, the thing with Galdoni, especially being a hard thrower, is that, you tend to lose a little bit of control because, to get to this level, you need to be able to throw hard. If you can't throw strikes at this level.
Showing bunt and pulling back, it's in there called strike 1.
But if you can't throw strikes at this level, it's really difficult to just be able to just stick around, especially in meaningful starts. You got to be able to throw strikes.
The 2-1 home is on the inner third, called strike 2.
Galdoni, basically fastball, curve/slider change guy. Typical 3-4 pitch mix at this level.
Galdoni comes set, kicks and delivers outside for ball 3. Galdoni lengthy, has some good size to him. A hairdo that we saw in the 1980s. Yeah, it's kind of like a Steve Stone. Yeah, he's lacking the mustache.
Lots of hair.
Nothing
Josh,
wrong with it.
would you ever grow your hair out that long?
See, the problem with me as the 3-2 home is swung on line towards up the middle. It's a base hit. It gets down. So Badgley is aboard for the Blue Devils with his 11th hit on the season, and that'll bring up Adam Behrens.
Now batting, number 22.
Nick, with the hair, the problem with that I have is my hair grows up, so it's more of an afro.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like I think it's Adam Sandler with The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
What he starts out with.
Okay.
And it's just not a good look. I tried it during COVID, it just didn't get to Galdoni level.
Okay.
The first pitch is low for ball 1 to the first baseman, Behrens. Behrens batting .447 this year.
A lot of early energy in the ballpark, something we really haven't seen from Warren as of late.
The 1-0 home swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just joining us, Corsairs had 2 on with 1 out. A good play at the hot corner by Albert Jacquez.
Huge play.
Caught the ball, threw it right over to Tim Palazzolo, and doubled off shot to end the inning. 3-step lead for Badgley. The pitch comes in. It's inside. Behrens turns. Could have been a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
I think the way that Behrens turned, he's a left-handed hitter, so he turned away towards the umpire. That's why it seemed inside. Because if you're a batter and you just kind of jump out of the way, there's a good chance you get that call as a strike.
Galdoni set, kicks and delivers high, pop up, out of play, left side. The count's now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, good battle so far by Behrens. Being able to spoil a couple pitches. Interesting to see what Galdoni does here. Even in the count with 2 outs, Badgley good speed on first. If this were to reach a 3-2 count, I wouldn't be surprised to see Badgley in motion.
He takes another half step on his lead to throw over to first. Good play by Banker to keep the ball in front of him. Badgley's back in time. Badgley with a oven mitt sliding glove on his left hand.
I understand the purpose of that. It just looks really weird.
Looks weird. It must have been because of a hand injury. A previous hand injury. The 2-2 is off the outside corner. The count is now even as Clint Smothers, the head coach for the Blue Devils,
3-2, no outs. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Badgley in motion.
I wouldn't be surprised either. You just big gap in right field. The throw over to first, not in time. Schofield playing more in the right center field gap. The line is wide open, putting some faith in the first baseman Banker to keep the ball down. Another throw to first. It is in time. Badgley thought he was back in time. Too big of a lead and a great pickoff by Galdoni. One away.
That's the problem with familiarity within coaches. Chuck Gandolfi and Clint Smothers, both head coaches, know each other. Especially in that situation, leadoff hitter, 3-2 count. That's definitely a situation where you're going to try to throw over a few times just because you know he's going.
So the 3-2 is fouled again, out of play to the left side. So we will get another payoff pitch in just a couple seconds as Kyle Smith waits on deck.
So far, a good battle by Barons. Just got to get on base when you work a pitch count up like this.
Galdoni kicks and delivers home. High fly ball left field. Going after it is Curry's underneath it. He makes the grab with one hand. And that will retire Barons. So a good at bat. All for none. As that'll bring up Kyle Smith, the catcher for today.
Catcher, number 20, Kyle Smith.
Smith, a Northern Illinois commit. We have a lot of Division I recruits here in this game.
We do. Just wait until we play Mundelein.
It's going to be a great game. Hopefully you can join us there on Tuesday right here on the Blue Devil Radio Network and on this field. I think you don't want to miss the play. The first pitch to Smith is upstairs for ball one. I believe it will be Lions and Garrity is my best guess. I know my best guess wasn't great, as the 1-0 home to Smith is on the upper third, called strike one. I did know that see that Garrity pitched game 2 against Libertyville. I don't know if that's a common thing where they go Musser to Garrity, but that's what I feel like will happen as the pitch is a breaking ball down low for ball 2.
Yeah, especially with Mundelein. The North Suburban Conference has been really, really good this year. I'm kind of surprised. I thought Mundelein would kind of run away with it early, but they haven't. And this conference is wide open. And basically, I don't think there's a favorite anymore.
No, there's not. The 2-1 is swung on a miss, a swing for the fence from Smith, and the count's now even at 2. Yeah, Mundelein was supposed to win the conference. They probably the betting favorites if you could bet on high school baseball, but you can't.
Good thing you can't.
But Libertyville swept them. And it's huge. The pitch is a breaking ball, and it hits Smith. He tried to get out of the way. It hits him. And that'll bring up Kendall Lyons.
The pitcher, Kendall Lyons.
As we will have a courtesy runner for Lyons. Waiting to see who it'll be. Who's going to get out of the
Probably
heated
Tony.
dugout?
Tony.
No,
Cortez.
it'll be Alex Cortez. Nope. Yep. Yes, it'll be Alex Cortez, the senior. So Lyons wants to help himself out as he will face a fellow pitcher in Galdoni. He kicks and delivers home. It's in there right down the plate, called strike one. No balls, 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits. No errors for the Corsairs. No runs, 1 hit. No errors for the Blue Devils here early in this first inning. Here in the bottom of the first, we'd like to thank you for joining. The 0-1 home is swung on and missed at a high fastball. And Galdoni way ahead here on Lyons. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs JV game going on at the softball field. About 500 feet away from us. Cortez takes off a great jump. The pitch is upstairs and a great jump by Alex Cortez. I don't know if he went early, but now a runner in scoring position for the Blue Devils.
Excellent jump by Cortez. Good on Kendall, even though with a 2-strike count, to be able to take that pitch because Cortez is going to be in easily.
So runner in scoring position is Cortez. Galdoni, a long look, a second look at Cortez. He kicks and delivers. It's in the dirt, ball 2. Got away from Wolf, but not far enough for Cortez. Outfield playing straight away. Schofield a little bit off the line, closer to the line than he was with Barons up to bat. Banker playing way off the line at first. Other than that, normal depth as the second baseman Scott holds him on. The pitch is a breaking ball, a little bit low. Galdoni wanted the call, it didn't get it. Now the count has run full.
Yeah, good job by Kendall laying off. He's laid off the last two really good pitches so far by Galdoni. 3-2, 2 outs. You know, this is a really good quality at bat by Kendall Lyons, not just in the scorebook.
Galdoni set, kicks and delivers. Swung on high, chopper back to the pitcher Galdoni. He fields it, he throws. It is in time, and the third fastest guy on the team for the Blue Devils is out on a 1-3 putout. The Blue Devils go at no runs on one hit and leave a man in scoring position. We go to the second inning. Tied at 0. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Elm Road campus, tied at 0 here in the top of the second inning as Joe Burke will lead us off. I was looking at the stats in between innings, and the batting average allowed for Lions this year is just a 189 batting average, which is very impressive. And he's left now 21 on base after the double play. So he'll face the right-hander Joe Burke. First pitch is a check swing fouled back to the netting. No balls, 1 strike. Burke played with the Illinois Lightning. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, one of those swings where it's like right when you go is like nope, 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 yes. It's kind of like in MLB The Show when you see that slider that looks like a strike and it is nowhere close.
The 0-1 is a breaking ball that bounces in front of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Burke. Burke, I played with Burke in summer ball for the past couple years. Kind of a late bloomer. He was not really supposed to be playing good innings, meaningful innings for the Corsairs last year. Ended up pitching a ton, being their best pitcher. The 1-1 is on the outside corner, called strike 2.
Neither was I, but then again, I almost threw a no-hitter against Waukegan.
Well, of course. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Joe Burke. Lions kicks and delivers home. A breaking ball, good hold by Burke. And the count's now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, let's see if Kendall can blow one by here. Burke, check swing on the fastball to the first pitch. Let's see if Kendall can just kind of blow him away with the fastball here.
Lions kicks and delivers. Swung on, chopper to the left side. It is a foul ball.
Thought it might have bounced off of Burke's leg, but no reaction, so play on.
As long as you don't show that I know the good umpires can see it, but
not myself.
If you want to, yeah, I know. I know that.
Okay.
But but the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slightly open stance for Burke in a choked up batting position. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3, and that is strikeout number 34 on the year and strikeout number 1 on the day for Kendall Lyons. 1 away.
Good job by Lyons. Like I said, just blowing him by with a fastball. Don't need to make it any more complicated than that.
Now batting the shortstop.
So that'll bring up Leon Swiatkowski.
That's what I said. Never a doubt.
I did the PA on whatever day it was. Nick's doing it today.
Thursday?
The
Friday?
first pitch is swung on and fouled back.
I-
No
I-
balls and a strike.
I don't know what day it is anymore.
Honestly, I mean, give me 3 weeks and I won't be able to tell you what day of the week it is until August.
Correct.
That's as school's winding down. I mean, I thought today was Friday. I don't know why.
Well, in college, I take Fridays off, so today was my
Of course.
Friday.
Of course it was.
Always got to have a 3-day weekend.
Lions kicks and delivers the 0-1 home. It's low for ball one. The count's now even. Chuck Gandolfi, Hall of Fame coach in the state of Illinois.
Very veteran coach.
Very veteran.
Very well known in Lake County.
Well respected, too.
Very respected. Umped for Chuck a handful of times.
The 1-1 home is low for ball two. I don't know if that's the easiest thing to do, to umpire for Chuck Gandolfi.
I think he liked me.
I don't think when we talked to him before the game, I don't know if he remembered you.
Yeah, well, he said he did. That doesn't mean he did, though. It's all right. Well, it's probably
I think
it's
a
better he
good thing. It's a
didn't
good thing if
remember me.
it's a good thing if you don't.
Yeah,
they don't recognize
I
you.
didn't have to toss him, so it was good.
The 2-1 is outside for ball three.
He's a heavy man. He'd be hard to toss.
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Lions to the 6-hitter Leon Swiatkowski. He kicks and delivers. It's in there, called strike 2, and that was the take all the way. The count's now run full.
Yeah, 3-1, especially Kendall Lyons. Not at sharpest command today, but decent command nonetheless. 3-1 count. Definitely just want to put on the automatic take there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch inside for ball 4, so he walks Swiatkowski, and he will be aboard. And that'll bring up Medcow Curry.
Now batting the left fielder, Medcow Curry.
Medcow is wearing the oven mitt in his left pocket, in his behind on the butt.
Buttocks. Gluteus
The first
maximus
pitch
is the medical term.
Is low for ball 1. I'm not a medical guy, so
Neither am I.
then I like to go with the 17-year-old version of everything. It's a great day to play 1 and only 1 because it is very cold.
Yes, very, very cold.
Some people want to play 2 as Lions kicks and delivers ground ball to left side as the runner was going. It's foul. Good job by Chuck Gandolfi leaning out of the way.
Chuck has moved to about 6 positions down there in the third base coach's box. He played a little left field earlier in this half inning.
Seriously,
Just
he's
kind of
been-
moves around.
Been all over the place. Trying to stay warm. Aren't we all today?
Absolutely.
Aren't we all? Beardman just walking around. Badgley, I think he has a ski mask on today. Shade a little bit
Shiesty.
towards left field. The 1-1 home is low for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. With Swiatkowski on first base.
28th delivery from Lions, 17 strikes so far. So pretty good strike percentage here today. Early.
You want to keep that pitch count down.
Absolutely. But especially with Munderline coming up.
Pitch, bunt up, caught by Lions. He throws over to first. It actually hits the runner. He's safe. So a failed bunt attempt by Medcow Curry. And there's now 2 away, and that'll bring up General Schofield.
Now batting the right fielder, General Schofield.
General Schofield, I don't know if you can just think about it, and you know that he's the younger brother of Zion Benton, basketball legend, Admiral Schofield.
I was going to say, because Admiral went to Zion, but
He did go to Zion.
General's at Carmel.
General actually went to Beach Park High School, or middle school, sorry. The first pitch to Schofield is outside, a back pick to first. It bounces in. Good job by Barons.
I think if Smith is just able to throw the ball at the bag, I think they got a chance there.
His older brother O'Brien.
Yeah, his older brother O'Brien actually played for the Seattle Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl. So you got
Pretty good
Admiral,
athletes.
General, and O'Brien. Makes sense, but it doesn't. The 1-0 home. Swung on high, pop up to the right side in foul territory. Barons going after it. It gets over the dugout.
I like the effort.
Yeah, a little bit of a fun jump like I do in MLB The Show.
Absolutely.
So the count's now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. sweaters under some players' jerseys today. Shows it short. Ski
Jack-
mask on others.
Jackets and blankets on the fans.
The 1-1 in the dirt. Stopped by, actually just kept in front of by Smith, and Swiatkowski will take 90 extra feet and runner in scoring position now for Schofield with the 2-1 count.
Yeah, that was one where it's like just a better jump by Swiatkowski. Just a better jump. Kyle Smith, even if he was able to corral it, I don't know if he would have had to play down at second. But good on him just to keep it in front of him.
2 balls, 1 strike, few looks at the runner. Is swung on and missed.
Healthy hack.
He was looking at that.
He was
looking at the building, actually,
Yeah,
the Almond campus building.
Yeah, he was trying to put that ball on Grand Avenue.
Grand Avenue, huh?
Grand Avenue.
That is
Very far.
That's a distance from here. 2 outs, runner on second in the second inning. The pitch is upstairs, a check swing, no go. Kyle Smith appealed even though it wasn't particularly close, but you miss 100% of shots you don't take. Thank you, Wayne Gretzky and Michael Scott.
I like the Michael Scott reference.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
I'm not a huge Office fan, but I
Neither am I.
kind of like that quote.
Another TV show. I'll watch a few episodes, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it like 1 to whatever the
The
final was.
3-2 popped into shallow right field. Barons goes underneath it, tries to make a basket catch in foul territory, drops down. That's one of those where you just want to try to get your body under it and not have to go for the Brandon Phillips over-the-shoulder catch.
Yeah, it was also one of those, especially with the wind blowing right to left, the ball hit towards the right side. I think Barons was expecting the wind to just hold that baseball a little bit more than it did because it just out of the reach of Barons' basket catch.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second here in the top of the second inning. Lions to Schofield. Palazzolo holding the runner on at second. The pitch. Swung on, high fly ball into shallow center field. Badgley unable to make the play. It drops down. So an RBI single will plate Swiatkowski, and General Schofield gets the Corsairs on the board. It's 1-0.
Now batting the catcher, Rhett Wolf.
That was one of those where I think the wind took that. I thought it was going to be more just like a routine play for Badgley.
Yeah,
It kept going.
that looked. It wasn't even more of a fly ball. It was just kind of like a
pop-up.
like a pop up.
Yeah.
I thought it would actually kind of carry towards Badgley, but the way Badgley was running like a hard 90 is like it was going to be a tough play either way.
Here steps the catcher, Rhett Wolf. The first pitch is a tad bit low for ball 1. 1 already in, 1 on for the Corsairs here in the top of the second inning.
We mentioned pitch count is a factor here for Lions today. Already at 38 deliveries, now 39.
The pitch, I believe, is a 2-seam fastball on the inside corner.
Lions
Called strike 1.
does bust out the 2-seamer every once in a while. Not something he throws occasionally, but just enough to get the runner or to get the batter off guard.
Throw over to first. Schofield back in, time diving. Wearing a C-flap. He has the oven mitt on his left hand, just like Charlie Badgley does.
Did you ever wear the C-flap?
I did.
Yeah, see, I
I
never
did.
did. It's one of the few who didn't.
The pitch is high, but check swing. Yes, he did go, according to our home plate umpire, Randy Wood. He didn't even need the help.
When it's that obvious, no need for help. Randy Wood, veteran umpire, does some college baseball. He knows what he's doing back there.
1-2, 2 outs. Outfield straight away. Infield middles are in more of a double play depth. Huge gap between the 5-6 hole. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back.
I was going to
to
catch
the
that
net.
one.
Yeah, if there's no netting there, that's ours.
I was ready
that's
for
ours
it.
for sure.
I was ready for it.
Just watching the White Sox game today, and
Sorry.
cold day at the ballpark, which meant the Royals broadcast crew, TV, had their windows closed. Ball went right up and hit the window, so it would have been...
Did it break the window?
It did not break the window.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like if you're a Major League ballpark, you have to. The 1-2 home, a breaking ball, gets away from Smith, and Schofield will take an extra 90 feet on the wild pitch. A good breaking ball, just unable to keep it in front of him, or close enough to him.
Yeah, that's one of those where it's like you're just lucky to get, because of that good of a secondary pitch, especially Lions curveball, you're just lucky enough to just kind of throw your body at it, and then when it deflects, it just deflects. There's nothing really you can do about it.
The 2-2 home is upstairs, ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Schofield on second. The pitcher lines to the catcher, Wolf. A look, 2 looks, kicks and delivers. In there, called strike 3, and that will retire the side. They get 1 run on 1 hit and leave 1 in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Corsairs 1, Blue Devils 0. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus here in the bottom of the second inning. Albert Jaquez, Adam Shills, and Tim Palazzolo will be the batters due up for the Blue Devils here. Adam Galdoni back out for his second inning of work.
Galdoni only needed 24 pitches, 12 strikes, so throwing strikes at a 50% clip. Less than ideal, but it makes the math easy for me.
Math is hard as the first pitch is down for ball 1.
Because, Josh, I don't know if you know this, but 50% of 24 is 12.
There you go.
Yeah. College education
There
right
you
there.
go. That's the pitch to Jaquez is on the inner third, called strike 1, so the count's now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Energy in the dugout. Nobody in underneath the heaters, which is somewhat surprising. The pitch is swung on and fouled back. I don't think it got into the solar farm. I think it might have gone to the right of it. Nah, actually, never mind.
No, I think part of the reason there's nobody under the heaters inside of the Warren dugout is because I think they're trying to create that energy early.
Create your own heat.
Yeah, exactly. And because Warren has been kind of lacking in the energy in the early portions of the game, they're trying to replicate that energy early here.
The 1-2 is in the dirt.
Good take.
Ball 2. Jaquez in the ski mask today.
No, that's his hoodie.
It's his hoodie.
It's his hoodie.
And he also has the left arm exposed, so he has no sleeves on his left arm. Arm sleeve on his right.
Yeah, so Albert rolls up his left sleeve of his hoodie and then has the right one down, or I don't know.
The 2-2 lined into right field. Buckley giving chase. He slides and makes the catch. A great play by John Buckley, an athletic play from the athlete of Buckley.
Adam Shills.
So that'll bring up Adam Shills. Like I said, Buckley, I believe he's going to college to play wide receiver. I'm not 100% sure about that. I believe I saw it on Twitter over the winter. As Adam Shills steps in.
Full hoodie.
Yes, that's the full hoodie. The first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Yeah, that. When you wear a full hoodie underneath,
I never did that.
do you lose mobility? I'm just immobile in itself.
I am too.
But I just don't know how you could swing with all that underneath. People seem to do it.
I don't know.
And if he hits a home run, he'll just prove me wrong.
Which would be welcomed.
The 1-0. Outside, ball 2.
Get you your first home run call of the year.
Yeah.
because I've had
Honestly,
I've had the other 3.
I can wait until Tuesday.
Tuesday would be
I'll take one.
Tuesday would be a great time.
Hopefully it's shaping up to be a nice day. I mean, haven't looked at the weather yet.
I think it's 50, 60.
The 2-0 home is fouled out of play, and it hits a car. That's why I don't park anywhere close, folks. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
You want to know about the weather for Tuesday?
I would love to know about the weather for Tuesday, Nick. I was just about to go there.
Yeah, I pulled out my mobile phone.
61.
61. Chance of rain.
Oh. The 2-1 is low for ball 3. Hopefully the rain stays away. The first game on Monday at Mundelein will be 62 degrees.
Take it.
Take that and run.
Exactly.
Especially what we've had
last night. I was umpiring a varsity game here in the area. It was cold.
The 3-1 high pop up on the left side of the infield. Wind taking it, calling for it is Swiatkowski. He will dive out of the way. He thought that Curry would have it. It lands foul. He kind of bailed on the ball. I don't know if Curry said something. I thought Swiatkowski was calling for it. The wind definitely took that into foul territory.
Yeah, the wind,
new life for Adam Shills.
Yeah, the wind took that one, but I also think there was a little bit of miscommunication. I think the left fielder, Curry, I think it might have just been a late call, so as the shortstop, Swiatkowski, just kind of got out of the way. So I think that's what was happening there. But, another new life for Shills.
BG staying alive, being played on the PA. 3-2, 1 out, Galdoni to Shills. Working from the stretch, he kicks and delivers, fouled back out of play.
Shills all over
the parking lot.
Shills all over Galdoni's powerful heater so far here today.
The Blue Devils have put some pretty good at-bats together against Galdoni. Banker shaded towards left center field. Same with Schofield in right field. But normal depth for the infield. The 3-2 home is inside.
Great at bat.
Called ball for Galdoni for the second time. Thought it was a strike. It was called a ball. And Shills is aboard. In steps Tim Palazzolo. Palazzolo is trying to find his stats right here. He's batting .294 this year. 5 RBIs on the season. All of them have been singles.
I think 3 or 4 of those RBIs came on a Tuesday night at Waukegan.
It's not high. It's not if you get first pitch hits him.
Ball magnet.
Actually, that's a huge thing with Tim as the pitching coach will come out. The pitching coach, Aiden, can't remember really his last name, pitched at Carthage College.
Okay.
Yeah, Tim, I don't know what year it was, but he just kept getting hit in the helmet. I think it was 14U.
Ever since 14U and every season he played, all he's done is gotten nailed.
Yeah, I mean, he got hit, I think, in the helmet like 6 times in like a weekend.
Yeah.
It was, and he didn't even flinch.
Yeah, Tim is like, oh, they're going to hit me. Oh, well. He's like, I'll just take my base. He's not exactly worried about any bodily harm.
So, a short mound visit for the Corsairs as Jeremy Walton will step up to the plate. Walton batting .295 this year, looking for RBI number 15. Runners on first and second. It's Shills on second, Palazzolo on first.
Now's a good time for RBI 15 for Walton here on the season.
The first pitch from Galdoni is outside. Good job by Wolf to stay in front of the ball. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. Burke playing about even with the bag, about 5-6 steps off the line. Maybe a step in. Banker playing behind the runner. It's Palazzolo. Swiatkowski is holding on the runner at second. The pitch is on the lower third, called strike 1.
Yeah, that was a good take by Walton. I'm all right with that 1-0 take. Shows you he yanks a fastball away, just another fastball away. Jeremy's powerhouse. If he can just get a fastball middle in and just kind of turn those hips and drive with his front arm.
Shills takes off. The throw goes to third to Burke. Burke running him all the way back. Shills is in a rundown now. He gets tagged out about 6 steps from third. I don't know why he was going. Galdoni stepped off. I believe that will go 1 to 5 to 6 on the putout as Palazzolo takes second base. So a weird, poor base running mistake here by the Blue Devils, and there's now 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a big second out,
It's,
especially
kind of a
being
bonehead
at
decision.
third base. You know, especially with Jeremy Walton, who can put the ball and play hard someplace. It's not an out you want to make on the base paths.
So Palazzolo now on second. Couple looks by Galdoni. Looking at shot, hit an inside move, no throw.
It was interesting what Carmel did there up the middle. They had their shortstop Swiatkowski holding on Palazzolo at second, and then they switched to their second baseman shot. It's kind of like a pre-snap motion in football.
The 1-1 home on the outer third, called strike 2. I'm surprised Walton's not wearing the sunglasses today. It's sunnier than the last game.
This is true. This is true.
A little bit untucked on the backside.
Gotta have contact here with 2 strikes. Gotta have it.
Galdoni a couple looks at second. He steps off. Palazzolo giving him some fits here at second base.
Palazzolo and Galdoni know each other, train at the same facility in Grays Lake called Prime Athletics.
Another long look by Galdoni. 2 long looks. The 1-2 home, breaking ball upstairs. Walton ducks out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's between a rock and a hard place when you duck at a breaking ball, because it's like, even if it appears up, when you duck, you kind of take away that upper part of that strike zone, so you're allowing the umpire to ring you up there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. They get no runs on no hit, but leave a man in scoring position. We go to the 3rd inning. It's Corsairs 1, Blue Devil 0. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Alma Road campus. 1-0 Corsairs here.
Leading off for the Corsairs, center fielder, John Buckley.
I don't know if you can hear my broadcast partner and PA announcer, Gene Honda. Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Gene Honda's a million times better than I will ever be.
I'm not going to disagree with that. Palazzolo as John Buckley steps in. Lions working from the wind-up.
Buckley grounded out to the first baseman. Barron's first time up.
Buckley will call time before the first pitch.
As I mentioned earlier, last year when we played Carmel at Carmel, a 10-inning game, not something you see here.
The pitch is ground ball up the middle. Great play by Shills. The throw over to first is in time. A great play going to his left from Adam Shills.
Beautiful.
Taking away a base hit from John Buckley, 1 away.
Great fundamentals there by Shills, just being able to get to the spot and then just being able to get rid of the ball quickly.
So 1 away now
Second baseman,
for James Schott.
Schott.
Had a single to the left side his last at-bat.
Yeah, that was really well done by Adam Shills, just being able to lunge for his his glove.
A breaking ball. It was in the strike zone. Schott gave himself up. It was called a ball. Talk about
Shot wanted to get out of Dodge.
yeah,
there.
that I'd be afraid of that pitch as well.
I would not be.
Okay, Nick.
Just kidding. Tim would not be.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is
Good.
off the outer corner.
I think it
Called
might
ball
have-
2. It was definitely out.
I think it was low.
Smith tried Wilson Contreras bring it back in.
Shout out my boy Willie. Extend Willie, by the way.
Not surprised. That's on my. As the pitch comes in, it's outside. It's kind of like Community, where they have the tick marks on the desk of what the things they say. And I just did another tally for Extend Willie,
Extend Willie.
of course.
It's only the third inning. Still early.
We're in the third or the fourth? We're in the third.
Third. Top 3.
Guess what's at the bottom of the third? As the pitch comes in on the end of third, called strike 1.
Trivia.
We got trivia.
Oh boy.
Trivia.
Pretty sure I'm.
I don't really have a question right now, so I'm going to have to spend this half inning thinking about one.
There you go.
The 3-1 home in there, called strike 2, so the count has run full after being down in the count 3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, good job by Lions so far. Just being able to, just to bear down and just kind of throw strikes here. That is not a cue to play bear down, Chicago Bears.
The 3-2 home, swung on ground ball to left side, past the glove of Jaquez in the left field, and shot has a single, and it turns into a double. Don't know if that'll be an error. Kendall Lyons frustrated at the mound.
Yeah, that's definitely an error because as a third baseman, you can't backhand that ball. Albert had more than enough time to just kind of shift his body over a couple steps to just get his body in front of it.
Runner on second in shot.
First baseman, Brady Banker.
And here comes Brady Banker.
That's
Ground ball. He had a single to left side in the first inning.
a costly error there because that's a ball you at least need to get a glove on.
The pitch is bunt on the left side. It will be foul. It rolls. Kept rolling.
Dodged
and just
one.
wouldn't stop. A great job by Banker on the bunt. Nearly got it down. Kept it just with one blade of grass on the chalk, but to no avail.
Yeah, that was a beautiful bunt. Good job by Kyle Smith knowing that ball was definitely going to get foul and telling Albert not to touch it at all. Because once he touches it on the line or in fair territory, it's a fair ball no matter where it lands.
Yeah, Kyle Smith was the captain of that play, keeping him from touching the ball.
Oh, captain, my captain.
I'm not standing on the desk because I'll probably break it. The 0-1 home is in there, called strike 2, so the count's now quickly 0-2. What a change that foul ball could have been. It would have been first and third.
1 out.
Now it's no balls and 2 strikes, and Lions looking for strikeout number 3 on the day. As Banker calls time.
Yeah, Lions, this would be a big out you need to get here. At the plate, don't want to try to put this ball in play. Or you don't want Banker to try to put this ball in play, especially with the runner on second. Got to do it yourself here.
The 0-2 home is in the dirt, gets away from Smith.
Yeah.
So shot will take an extra 90 feet and is 90 feet away from scoring the second run of the game for the Corsairs.
I think Lions just kind of overcooked that one. I said do it yourself. I think he heard me. He just kind of tried to overpower himself. Just a little bit extra oomph on that pitch. Just not able for Smith to corral it.
I'm not closing the window. I don't care what you say.
I didn't say
I don't know if you're like calling me out there. No. Just
No?
kidding.
What?
One
What are
ball,
you
2
talking
strikes.
about?
Lions to Banker. The pitch gets away from Smith. That's going to go down as a pass ball. And it's now 2-0 Corsairs.
Yeah, these are the kind of things that'll just kill you and lose you baseball games, especially because, you advanced trying to go to third on a wild pitch. Advanced, that's 180 feet and a run where that was definitely one of those situations where it was just avoidable.
So once 0-2 count with a runner on seconds, now a 2-0 game and a 2-2 count. The pitch, a breaking ball low and in for ball 3, and the count's now run full. So, yep.
Something did go wrong.
Is right.
Siri.
Something has gone wrong this inning for the Blue Devils and Kendall Lions. The 3-2 home, swung on ground ball to the right side, fielded cleanly by Palazzolo. Couple shuffle steps, throws over to first in time.
Good job by Kendall Lyons just being able to come back after, starting 0-2, even things up, now 3-2, then turn it into an out.
So 2 away now, bases empty for Adam Galdoni. Galdoni has gone 3 innings, or
2 innings.
2 innings.
Only top.
One
and
hit
third.
ball.
Scoreboard's
runs.
throwing me off too.
The first pitch to him is a tad bit low for ball 1 by home plate umpire Randy Wood. 1 ball, no strike, the pitch. Outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here on the Butler commit.
Lions at 58 throws here. You know,
Probably will be his last inning of work.
I'd have to think so, especially being down.
The 2-0 home swung on and missed with a healthy hack by Galdoni. The count's now 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 run in on a pass ball. 2 men out here for Galdoni. The pitch on the outer third, called strike 2, and Galdoni said, "Really? You couldn't give me that pitch in the last inning, and now you're going to call it on me?"
Yeah, it's
Kind of gave that look.
yeah. It's not a look you want to give an umpire, especially
Especially when
as
you're
the
pitching.
pitcher.
Yeah,
Right.
especially when you're pitching. 2-2, 2 outs. The pitch. Foul tipped into the glove, and that will retire the side. They get 1 run on no hits and leave nobody on base. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's trivia time. It's 2-0 Corsairs. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Allman Road campus. It is trivia time here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. You can tag us on Twitter at @pose_Josh and at NickPalazzolo5.
Now batting for the Blue
Today's
Devils,
question
right fielder, Tommy Beardman.
It's about the Corsairs and Warren together. 2 coaches
Hold on, let me get my
For-
microphone. All right.
for Carmel have been at Warren.
2 coaches.
There's 2
for-
basketball coaches. One's been an AD at Warren, and one's I can't give that away. But there's 2 of them that I know of.
I won't know this. I'm sorry, I don't know Carmel
The pitch
faculty.
is upstairs. Actually, I'll give you an easier one.
Thank
All
you.
right.
God.
This man worked at Warren Township High School for 33 years, and in 2018, as the 1-0 to Beardman's outside ball 2. I forgot there's a baseball
I think
game.
it was 18.
I think it was 2018. He went over to Carmel to be the interim AD, where he is now the associate AD. Who is this person? You can tweet at us. I think I know him pretty well.
I also
tweet at us.
I know this one. I won't go over on this one. Beardman, a 500 hitter so far this year.
The 2-0 is in there, called strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike. The answer to the first question was Lenny Chimino,
Wouldn't have gotten that.
the AD prior to Mr. Mark Pose, and then Frank Belmont, the late husband of now Warren AD, Becky Belmont, as the pitch is fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Miss Belmont will be retiring.
Yes, congratulations to her.
At the end of the year.
She still has a lot to do. She has, I was talking to her today in the athletic office, that she has, I think, 6 plaques to give out in like a weekend. So,
Our thanks to her for allowing us
Yes.
to bring you Blue Devil baseball
And
football this past year.
the 2-2 is grounded towards second base, fielded cleanly by Shot. He kind of bobbles it, throws over, and gets Beardman by about a step and a half, and one away, and that'll bring up the top of the order to Charlie Badgley.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Badgley.
It's nice going in the athletic office. A little weird for me, I'm not going to lie. Every time I go in there, because I more or less grew up in that office.
You expect to see some of your dad's stuff on the wall?
Well, it's nothing, because
Nothing?
my dad was, I'm not saying unorganized, but it was a lot more chaotic. Miss Belmont keeps it a lot
Organized?
more organized and clean in there.
Did your dad rep a flag on the wall at all? Any flags?
He never really did, as the first pitch to Badgley is low for ball one. No, or actually called strike one, rather. No, he just had a lot of, like one was, like, vote for Richard Daley for mayor.
Oh.
Got it from his father,
There
my
you go.
grandfather. The pitch is a breaking ball in there, called strike two, a little late call by Randy Wood.
There you
A
go.
lot of Comiskey Park stuff, a lot of Warren stuff, miscellaneous stuff. It was kind of weird.
Just a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, honestly, seriously.
Filler space stuff.
There wasn't any room on the wall for any more things of pitches outside for ball one. And Miss Belmont has maybe 7 pictures on the wall and new paint job.
It's a big lens on that camera with
Yes.
the gentleman walking by.
The pitch is a breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike 3, so 2 away. Fun fact about that cameraman, Rob. I don't remember his last
Now
name,
for the Blue Devils, first baseman, Adam Barons.
but he did go to the same synagogue as me when I was growing up. So we have that connection.
Okay.
According to him, at least. Every time I talk to him, he tells me that. But
The more you know,
yeah, I said fun fact.
the more you know.
Yeah. As Adam Barons will step in, first pitch is high for ball one.
Like to see the Blue Devils get the bats moving a little bit. Only one hit, and I believe it was just Badgley's leadoff single.
Yeah, he got picked off.
And he got picked off, so pretty much stagnant offense for the Blue Devils here early.
The 1-0 is in the dirt, ball 2.
As we look into the left field bullpen, the Blue Devil bullpen, freshman Zach Osborne is throwing in the pen.
I'm going to look towards the Corsair bullpen in right field, and it's Charlie Bean warming up. The transfer from Grizz Lake Central after, I believe, his sophomore year, maybe his freshman year.
And they said there's not a transfer portal in high school.
The 2-0 is outside corner, called strike 1. That's twice this inning now. But the funniest thing is, and we hope to see Ryan Garrity pitching for the Mustangs on Tuesday. He went from Mundelein his sophomore year to Carmel his junior year, back to Mundelein for his senior year. The 2-1 is inside for ball 3, and that was actually inside. I was correct on that call there.
Good job, Josh.
So transferring is not a
You don't see it so much in baseball. It's more of a football thing.
yes.
Definitely.
And there's
Basketball,
rules.
somewhat, but not as big.
The 3-1 home is swung on and missed at ball 4, so the count has now run full. Yeah, and then there's a rule: if you go public to private and you played on varsity, you have to sit out a year. But when you go private to public, that rule doesn't apply. It's a little weird to me, but I don't make the rules, nor am I
Illinois.
paid for it. The 3-2 home is upstairs, ball 4.
Good at bat by Barons, just to be able to kind of
Great at bats by him.
yeah, just being able to take some close pitches and just being able to battle his way to get on base.
So that'll bring in Kyle Smith.
The catcher, Kyle Smith.
His first plate appearance was a hit by pitch. He is coming into this game batting, if I can find it before the first pitch comes in. I can't. The pitch is upstairs.
Smith is batting 419 coming into the day.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
I think we should make an extra copy for our lovely
Statisticians.
gentleman to our right.
Hard work.
The 1-0 home to Smith is in there, called strike 1, a little bit low, but Galdoni finally gets the benefit of the call for the first time today.
Galdoni's happy with that one.
Sometimes complainers win.
Sometimes.
Not always, though.
This is true. Galdoni, that was his 60th delivery here.
The pitch is foul tipped into the glove, and the count's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield playing straight away. Infield playing normal depth. Banker holding on the runner. Barons with about a 3-step lead. Galdoni set, kicks, delivers. Swung on and missed at a breaking ball. Strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Blue Devils get no runs and no hits and leave one man on base. We go to the top of the 4th inning. It's Corsairs 2, Blue Devils 0. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. My former teammate Joe Burke due up for the Corsairs here in the top of the 4th inning.
Joe Burke.
There's a written thing on the dugout at Carmel, and I think the softball team pranked the baseball team and says, "I heart Joe Burke." So that's the running joke as the first pitch from Kendall Lyons is on the outer third, called strike 1.
Do you heart Joe Burke?
Of course I heart Joe Burke.
Okay.
That is one of my favorite teammates I've played with post Warren Travelers.
Okay.
As the pitch is blown away for ball 1, so the count's now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Nick, we have new gear on for
We
this
do
inning.
have new gear, courtesy of the Warren Dugout Club, which we appreciate all the hard work they do during the baseball season and in the off season. They gifted us broadcast jackets.
It's the first time I've gotten gifted a broadcast jacket.
Yeah.
Hopefully
the first of many.
my green jacket from the Masters is on its way.
Yeah.
My replica.
Yeah.
That's gonna come for regional baseball here.
Mine's stuck on a boat somewhere.
Coming from DH Gate as the pitch is called strike 3 on a breaking ball. Burke doesn't agree with it.
Really good
And one away.
curveball. Really good curveball there by Kendall Lyons. Just a really good curveball outside corner. Just enough of the zone, I think.
There's a baseball game going on?
Yes.
I think I've been leaned over here. I haven't been really paying attention. I really gotta
It's all right.
turn my bar stool.
Yeah. Right now, the Blue Devil offense looks like the Cubs of 2018.
As the first pitch is popped high into the right side, out of play into the dugout of the Corsairs.
I think Barron should have just ran into the dugout just to make the catch.
And we had Switkowski. Nick forgot to do his Gene Honda,
It's my bad.
and he gets the jacket taken away from him.
It's all right.
It's like Shooter McGavin
I know.
taking the jacket away. No balls, 1 strike as Switkowski calls time.
I was looking up stats. That's why I didn't get. Our apologies to the shortstop, Leon Switkowski. It is not because I wanted to not butcher your name. I just kind of forgot. Ugly
Fouled.
finder.
Foul to the right side, into the dugout again. Luckily, it hit the netting before screaming into the dugout. So no balls and 2 strikes. Nick did butcher his name
A couple
in
times.
the second inning. The pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 1. Someone's got to get that ball at some point. It'll be assistant coach Keith Stocker racing Switkowski, and Switkowski wins the race. and tosses the ball to the umpire. Actually, Kyle Smith, who gives it to the umpire.
Like to shout out all 4 of our viewers we have right now over on
that's
YouTube.
High.
It is.
That's our highest since the Barrington football game.
Yeah, over on the Warren Blue Devil.
0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's 2 outs now.
Good elevated fastball there by Lions, just kind of blowing it away. That, I believe, was pitch number 70 for Lions.
So I believe one more batter, as Lions has just recorded his 5th strikeout on the day. Trying to finish 4 here. The pitch swung on, pop-up right field. Beardman chasing after it. He will dive, and it's in foul territory. It gets down, and the count's now no balls and 1 strike.
Left fielder, Metcalf Curry.
And Nick once again forgot, but this time he remembered that he forgot.
I remembered that.
I didn't have to remind him.
That's what happens when you get old.
Sure. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Corsairs.
No
runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Blue Devils here in the top of the 4th inning.
Don't go to college, and they bombard you with a lot of information, so you forget just the simple stuff.
The 0-1 home outside ball 1. What's the nightlife at College of Lake County?
I don't know. I'm not there. Being
the Jimmy John's across the street, is that the popular place to go?
Something's brewing across the street as well.
The pitch is jam shot towards shortstop. Shills tries to take a bare hand play. He's unable to make the play. That'll go down as E6.
Now batting, the right fielder, General Schofield.
So General Schofield will step in. Lions just threw his 73rd pitch.
Yeah, that's one for Shills where I think it should go as an infield hit, but I think he's got a better chance at a play if he goes straight to the glove and not trying to barehand because, Curry wasn't getting down the line all that well. So I think Shills thought he had more time, or he didn't have as much time as he actually had. So I think he just kind of rushed himself into a decision to field it with the bare hand as opposed to going with the glove.
The first pitch to General, not Admiral Schofield, is fouled away to the right side, out of play. No balls, 1 strike.
Did I say Admiral?
No. I just wanted to kind of want to make it funny.
Okay.
Did you see Admiral got some time with the Bullets this year?
Yep.
The pitch is just a bit upstairs for ball 1.
Don't know about that one.
I believe that was Lions' 75th pitch.
Think he's going to be able to finish the batter here?
Is he allowed? Is one of those. Hopefully, Mono Lions coaches aren't listening.
Our pitch counts are very unofficial, as we say.
The pitch is on the lower third. General Schofield did not agree. It's called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 outs here. As that might be it for Kendall Lions. As Osborne will come in with pitching coach Dan Word. He will take the ball from him. Beardman will come in. I believe he'll be done for the day. I believe Barons will go to right as Lions will go to first. Lions departs, not very happy. Osborne comes in. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Almond campus. Blue Devils down 2-0 here in the top half of the 4th inning. The new hurler, Zach Osborne, is on for the Blue Devils. Kendall Lions will slide over to first. Barons will go from first to second. And the second baseman, Tim Palazzolo, will slide into right field. 1-2 the count to the batter Schofield. Interesting. You don't necessarily come in with 2 strikes on the batter.
I've seen it once.
I have
And
too.
then the first pitch is just strike 3. Who gets credit for the strikeout?
Osborne.
Osborne. But the walk
'Cause
would
he
be
finished it.
to Lions, right?
I believe so.
Just another one
Baseball.
of those baseball things.
Osborne, 8 2/3 to his name. 11 strikeouts to 11 walks. Not exactly the kind of ratio you want as a pitcher of a 1-to-1. But let's see if he can break that ratio right now and get punch out number 12.
Yeah, Nick, and Lions' line unofficial right now. Could be a 1-pitch inning for Osborne. The runner goes. The pitch is inside, called ball, and the ball gets away on the throw. Unable to catch the ball was Shills, and the runner will take third base.
Barron's kind of got caught watching there instead of just going more towards center field. He kind of was at his double play position, kind of pinched up the middle, just kind of stayed there, became more of an onlooker. That's some where, not experienced as much as second base. You just kind of want him to slide over to try to cut off a bad throw.
The pitch is upstairs, ball 3. So the count has now run full.
So
on the first
Osborne
2 pitches.
started first 1-2 to Schofield with runner on first. Now it's 3-2 and a runner on third.
The pitch. In there, called strike 3. Schofield was running to first. He throws his bat, unhappy. That will retire the side. They get no runs on no hit and leave 1 on third base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It is Corsairs 2, Blue Devils 0. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network.
It'll be the bottom half of the 4th inning here at the Almond campus. Blue Devils chasing 2-0. Lyon, Jacques, and Shills do up for the Blue Devils. As I send it across the booth to the best play-by-play man Warren has ever had, Josh Pose.
I am the only play-by-play man Warren's ever had for 2 seasons. I'm glad, but thank you. Thank you for
Hey,
that.
I've done like
You've
2 games.
You've done 3 games.
3 games.
3 or 4.
4. I don't know.
Okay.
I stopped counting.
I say we're tied. I just have a little bit more experience than you do, don't I?
Tad bit.
So Lions will step into the base. Step to the plate.
How about we try the box? Step into the box.
Step up to the plate, whatever. His line for the day is 3 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, just one of them earned. 5 strikeouts to 1 walk. 76 pitches, 46 for strikes. So now he will face Galdoni out for his 4th inning. Working from the stretch, the pitch, high fly ball, left field. Going back on it is Curry. It is out of here. Kendall Lyons. A solo blast to start the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Blue Devils have cut the lead in half. Nick, there's that home run.
Yeah, Kendall knew it right when he left the bat. He wasn't happy he got taken out, but man, did he answer. Blue Devils chip away here and now within 1. As the home run lay makes another appearance here at the Almond campus.
It feels good to be back on the home run call.
So back.
Oh, it feels so good to be back.
So back.
And a new energy has come into this ballpark. We have a decent amount of students here
Third baseman.
as Albert Jacques stands up to the plate. So the Blue Devils' second hit of the game goes over the left field wall.
Beautiful swing of the bat. Right when Kendall, he got up into that one, he knew it. He knew it was going right at the crack of the bat.
The first pitch is upstairs, and a lot of energy now from the Blue Devil dugout.
Baseball's a game all about momentum, and right now Carmel's had it, even though they haven't been making a lot of energy and noise in the dugout. Warren has been certainly doing it now.
The pitch is a breaking ball in there, called strike one. Nick, that ball got right up into the jet stream, and it just got taken all the way over the fence.
It definitely did, and it wasn't an over-towering fly ball.
No,
it was a line shot, just so it didn't get up so high, because if that ball gets up.
Swung on, fly ball to right field. It gets down in front of Schofield. Schofield plays it poorly, and Jacques is aboard with a single, and quickly the Blue Devils have 3 hits.
I think Schofield thought that ball was going to just kind of die, but it just kind of kept slicing away with a little bit of a fade towards the first base line, and it just didn't.
The Blue Devils looking for some TNT from Adam Schills. Another man capable of the long ball, but like we've said it all year, line drives. And that was a line drive from Lions, and it ended up getting over the fence. Galdoni, first time in trouble today. The first pitch is outside ball 1. He thought it was in there. Randy Wood thought otherwise. So 1 ball, no strikes. Momentum on the side of the team in gold. Oh, wait, the lighter shade of gold. The pitch is a little low, but called strike 1. I think that was a makeup call. As Randy Wood says to Adam Schills, get back in the box.
Yep, per IHSA rules, if you're going to leave, you got to leave with 1 foot. Can't technically regroup yourself with 2 feet, technically.
Galdoni comes set briefly, very briefly. His pitch is in the dirt. Good stop by Wolf. I believe Wolf is a junior. I think I played with him for a couple games. He played with our team over the summer. He does play for the Illinois Lightning as well as about 90% of the team, it feels like, on Carmel.
96% of Carmel plays for Lightning.
Galdoni set, kicks and delivers. It's in there, called strike 2. Didn't really agree with it, nor does Clint Smothers. And 2 balls, 2 strikes as Smothers still giving the business to Randy Wood as he steps out and he's still talking.
Is this a personal foul? He was down there giving him the business kind of a situation?
And it didn't even look like Clint Smothers was saying anything. So the 2-2 pitch, Galdoni comes set, kicks, and delivers. It's outside and away and a little bit low, actually. Ball 3. Nick, and I just saw you looking at the signs. What do you think is coming here?
I wasn't actually looking at the signs. I was fixing my headphones, but
great.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think we might see a little bit of a delayed steal here, potentially with 3-2.
The throw over to first. Jacques is back in time.
You know, this is definitely a base hit ball 4 kind of scenario. Whatever happens, you cannot go down, and especially with the momentum Warren is gained, you cannot have any gap in that momentum.
Throw to first. Closer play, but Jacques is back safely.
Yeah, if I'm Jacques, they just picked over twice now. I got to get a short one-way lead. The only way I am going is back into first base. I can't get caught leaning towards second base. It's too big of a moment here.
Absolutely not. Galdoni, another move. Jacques back even safer. If that's a thing.
Jacques is been the target of quite a few pickoff moves.
Second fastest on the team.
Second.
Lions did double down on his 3rd fastest on the team when I was talking to him today.
He did?
He did double down on it.
Okay.
Ball behind the back. Galdoni comes set at the belt. Kicks and delivers. Swung on, foul ball to the left side out of play.
Good spoil there.
See it again.
Just fastball outer third at the knees. Good job by Adam Schills not to just kind of leave it up to fate right there. Just got to be able to spoil that pitch and just, you don't even need to put a good bat on it. You just need to be able to fight it off to live to see another pitch here.
A large O from the crowd as the ball nearly hits a car in the parking lot. The 3-2 home once more. Upstairs, ball 4.
Beautiful at bat. That's what I'm saying, because if you're able to spoil that fastball where it's a borderline strike, it's just one of those where, just because he was able to see another pitch, he's able to reach.
A great at-bat by Schills. And that'll step Tim Palazzolo. Palazzolo, I'm going to assume he's going to be bunting here.
Tim Palazzolo.
Burke playing just about toes on the grass, maybe a step or two back off the line. I'm assuming Chuck Gandolfi will bring him in.
Yep, definitely a situation.
Baker in.
I've been a part of these conversations, especially with Coach Clint Smothers. But, you take a look at it, and it's like this is a situation where you need to advance the runners. Jeremy Walton, a good power hitter, got to be able to bust this way open. At this point, Palazzolo just needs to do a job and put the ball in play.
The corner infielders are in on the grass, Burke being more in. An inside move, Jaquez is back as Palazzolo looked like he was squaring.
Good call.
Gandolfi now out of the dugout.
Good call for an inside move there, because if Palazzolo just squares around.
Ooh, a near pickoff almost caught Jaquez sleeping.
The purpose of the first inside move there is because if he lifts up and Palazzolo squares to bunt, Carmel knows exactly what Warren's doing, and then you can game plan around that. But because Palazzolo didn't square that early, he didn't tip his hand.
The first pitch, Palazzolo shows bunt, pulls back. Jaquez got a little off on his secondary. Could have been a back pick to second. Chuck Gandolfi encouraging his catcher that he should have done it.
Yeah, especially as a base runner, what you want to do here is a shuffle read. So you want to make sure that bunt goes down, because if he pops it up and you take off because it's like a bunt and run, you can't have that happen.
The 1-0 is bunted down the first base line and foul. He stabbed at it.
He definitely stabbed at it.
You got to let that ball come to you or just pull back. You don't want to pop it up, like you said, Nick. Infielders playing way in. It'd be one of those where I'd like to see Palazzolo kind of like pull back and swing, maybe get it to the right side and get a base hit, maybe even 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah, this is one where it's like you just kind of have to adjust your grip on the bat. Try to take that right hand a little bit closer to the barrel, kind of deaden that barrel a little bit, just so you can catch it. Because you just need to put it in play. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be a good bunt. It doesn't need to be spectacular. You just need to put it in fair territory here.
The 1-1, a long look, very long look. Still holding, kicks and delivers. Bunt pulled back, 2 balls, 1 strike, and Chuck Gandolfi will come out for a talk.
Yeah, good job by Palazzolo showing good discipline there by just being able to just kind of read the pitches, because, especially when you're given a bunt, when you're given the bunt sign, you typically is like, oh, I got to get this bunt down no matter what. The only pitch you need to get a bunt down on is a suicide, and it's one of those things where it's like now, especially with no outs and 1 strike, you have the luxury of you have to bunt a strike. You don't need to extend outside of the strike zone and bunt a ball. And I think that's where Palazzolo shows discipline here, is because he took the fastball upstairs and he took the curveball downstairs. So it's just one of those things where Palazzolo showing great discipline up there.
Jake Dasso, the senior right-hander, is throwing in the pen for the Corsairs. Burke is way in. So is Banker. Banker playing about maybe 70 feet, maybe 60 feet away from home plate, way off the line. So
Shill's essentially playing unguarded there at first base.
Gandolfi basically being the first base coach. The 2-1 inside move.
Trying to see if they'll tip as a bunt and run potentially.
And the shortstop, Swiatkowski, needs to get over to the third, especially with Burke, especially if it's on.
Right.
They move in, an inside move. Thrown over and not in time.
I think
one of those wheel plays right there.
Yeah, I think Gandolfi and Carmel, they're content on giving up the bunt, but they're trying to catch the runner on second, Jaquez, off guard. If Jaquez had a little bit better wheels, I see if you could beat that third baseman to the bag, but because he doesn't have the great wheels.
The 2-1 Palazzolo bunt pulls back. The throw over to second is not in time, so the count's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Nick, what do you think here?
Yeah, I 3-1. I still think they're going to try the bunt, especially because Palazzolo has shown really good discipline so far at this at-bat. I'm going to keep harping on it because he's shown good discipline not to bunt a ball. You want to bunt a strike here. You want to get it down, but don't go outside of the strike zone here to do it.
The pitch. Palazzolo stabs at it. The throw over to second base is not in time. He didn't get it down, so now it's a 3-2 count. Nick, I'm letting Palazzolo swing away here and try to get one in down the line like a bloop shot.
Yeah, I could go either way. Personally, I'd be a bigger fan of I'm a big proponent of the 2-strike bunt, especially because of the defense. You kind of get them to back off. You get yourself a little bit more leeway here. But with 3-2 count, you got to have it.
The 3-2 home swung on and missed strike 3. A big first out and a long at-bat for Galdoni. And now steps up Nick Palmieri. He's going to be stepping in for the first time today, wearing the number 21 with some eye black.
Pinch hitting for the Blue Devils. Number 21, Nick Palmieri.
I think in this situation here with Palmieri is like, this is Walton's spot due up in the order. I think you're trying to use.
You're going for the contact hit here.
Yeah, you're going to a contact, but you're also maybe, even with one out, the bunt is still not out of play.
No, Palmieri can't get a bunt down.
I know.
I
think that's the reason instead of going with. I think that's the reason instead of having Walton take. I think if Palazzolo able to get that bunt down, they roll with Walton. But since Palazzolo wasn't able to, they're going to go to Palmieri just to try to get the bunt down here.
Burke even with the bag at third. Banker playing in on the grass. The first pitch is swung on. Bloop shot, foul, and it'll land in foul territory. Clint Smothers advising Palmieri to keep the ball. Let that ball go over. Let that ball be a ball.
Yeah, Palmieri there just in a spot, just trying to do a little bit too much there. You just swung at the elevated heater. You didn't need to go outside the strike zone. You got to make Galdoni throw you strikes here. You can't make the moment feel too big for you. You got to stay within yourself here.
No balls, one strike. Galdoni kicks and delivers up and away for ball one. Blue Devils already have one in on the Lions home run on the first pitch of the inning. Got Jacquez on via the base hit and Shills on via walk, I believe. So 2 on, 1 out.
The long inning for Galdoni. He's starting to lose his composure just a tad bit here.
The pitch. Huge foul to the right side, and the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, got to have contact here. You cannot have first and second, no outs, and you try to put a bunt in play. You cannot have a scenario where you do not put the ball in play for the next 2 batters. That just cannot happen. Palmieri got to have contact here if you're the Blue Devils.
Not a big lead at all for Jacquez. The pitch goes over the head of Palmieri. I'd be like Tim Palazzolo there and let that hit you in the helmet.
Like that's one is like right when you back out, you should have stayed.
Because it's a curveball.
Exactly.
So the count's even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 in, 1 out. Galdoni, long look, comes set, takes a look at the runner Jacquez. Kicks and delivers. Outside and upstairs, and the count's now full. Good hold by Palmieri.
Yeah, it was a good pitch execution there. I don't know if that's what they're trying to do, but the fastball up and away, you're trying to get the hitter just to kind of lunge at it, because even if he does put a bat on it, it's typically going to be weak contact.
An inside move as we are on the 90th minute of this game. An hour and a half in. Seems like a lifetime to go on this clumsy afternoon. Galdoni set. A couple looks at the runner Jacquez at second. Inside move again. There was no one really even covering Jacquez. He needs to get more on that lead.
Yeah, but
with the secondary as well.
I think the mentality of Jacquez there is he's been almost been picked off so many times. It's like he's got it in his head. He can't.
The 3-2 home, swung on, ground ball, back up the middle. Galdoni will field, throw over to first to Banker in time, and that'll move the runners 90 feet. So 2 runners in scoring position. That goes down 1-3, and that'll bring up the junior Tommy Beardman in a big spot.
Yeah, not the prettiest of at-bats, but at least he had contact there. You move the runner, and now you give Jacquez a chance to score on a pass ball.
Now batting for the Blue Devils.
So Tommy Beardman looking for RBI number 1 on the season in a big spot. The pitch. In there, called strike 1 on the upper third.
This would definitely be a wasted inning if the Blue Devils can't get more than 1. Sure, Kendall's home run is great, but you had just optimal situations if you're the Blue Devils. Just optimal situations to score a run, to put yourself in a better position to just score more runs, or to put yourself in the position to. And so far, they've done it, but they've done it late. You would have liked to see it earlier here in the inning.
Long look in. He finally comes set. Couple looks at each runner. The 0-1 home. Swung on. High fly ball. Left center field. Buckley chasing after it. He makes the play. I thought it was further than it was. and that will retire the side. The Blue Devils get 1 run on a Kendall Lyons home run and leave 2 in scoring position. We go to the 5th inning. It's Corsairs 2, Blue Devils 1. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Corsairs 2, Blue Devils 1. 9-1-2 due up for the Corsairs here in the top of the 5th inning. They'll face freshman Zach Osborne. The first pitch from Osborne's on the outer third, called strike 1.
Now batting for Carmel, number 20, Eli Melnick.
Oh, actually, it is a new catcher. It's Eli Melnick for the Corsairs. The pitch is a check swing. He peeled to the base umpire. He went around. So Osborne struck out Schofield looking to end the previous inning. Was his, as the pitch is bounced in, hits Smith. And Randy Wood will give personally underhand toss Osborne a new ball. It was Osborne's, 12th strikeout on the season.
The more I think about it, that last inning just bothers me. You had such a prime.
We've seen it too often this year.
The Blue Devils need to do a better job, and they know that. But they simply just need to do a better job with runners in scoring position.
The 1-2 is upstairs for ball 2 to the junior Melnick.
Because it's just been time in and time out where they just haven't been able to come through. Whether it just be one runner on second, one runner on third, or bases loaded, they haven't come through yet.
The pitch is just a bit low, and the count's now run full as Joe Burke is the third pitcher to warm up in the right field bullpen for the Corsairs today. He's probably their best relief option. The 3-2 home swung on fly ball down the left field line. It will land foul into the Blue Devil bullpen, and the count will remain 3 balls, 2 strikes. Burke came in relief last time these two teams played last year. Pitched, I think, 5 innings of just stellar ball.
Sounds about right.
And
I was too busy doing the iPad, so I should know this, but I was doing numbers. We were doing numbers, not names.
okay.
So
The pitch is off the outside corner on a breaking ball and a leadoff walk to Eli Melnick. And I believe there will be a courtesy runner, and it will be number 6. Looking for a name. Looking.
that would be Jimmy Rhyme.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was quick work by you.
Thank you.
In steps the leadoff man, John
Now batting,
Buckley,
number 16, John Buckley.
the multi-sport athlete.
Is this the wide receiver you were talking about?
This is the wide receiver. He had, I think, like 300 yards in a game last year.
It's pretty good.
He was definitely wide receiver 1.
What is this, the Big 12?
And I think they lost the game by 32. He shows bunt, pulls back. It's ball 1.
That's what happens.
That's
what happens.
They struggled.
That's what happens.
I mean,
when
they
you're
play in probably one of the toughest divisions and one of the toughest conference in
Right.
in Illinois in the IHSA.
Sure.
You have to play Brother Rice and you have to play Marist, and
Just good football
A
schools.
throw over to first. Actually, good basketballs, too. You got
True.
Joliet Catholic. You got Marion Catholic. A lot of city schools.
Is Marion Central Catholic?
Marion Central Catholic's in the same
Okay.
conference. It's
I
weird.
was gonna say. I was like,
Buckley showing bunt, pulls back. The pitch is low for ball 2.
because they're
so
out
2-0.
in like Woodstock.
They
or
are in
whatever.
Woodstock.
Yeah, okay.
They do not have a turf field.
No, they do not.
Really?
I remember we had a baseball tournament at Marion Central
The
Catholic.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, is that what they are?
Yes.
And we had to warm up on their football field.
Pitch is a check swing, but he went all the way around.
That was a 3/4 swing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a check swing.
It's
It
one
was
of those-
like,
yeah, no.
Nope.
Yeah, one of the tougher conferences. And in basketball, you got St. Viator, who's always tough every year. And great baseball conference, too. I don't know if the Corsairs play Brother Rice this year, but they're a
I don't
powerhouse.
think they do.
The 2-1 is a little bit low for ball 3, so the count's now 3 balls and 1 strike.
Is Viator in that conference?
Viator is in the
Okay.
East Suburban Catholic Conference, ESCC.
Trivia on Tuesday. Well, what school belongs to what conference?
We can play a little. We can play it. We got a long game to go here.
This will be like Family Feud. Top 5 answers on the board.
The pitch is fouled away to the left side, and the count's now run full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, John Buckley, with a sweater underneath. I'm trying to think who else I believe DePaul Prep and St. Patrick's in Chicago.
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame College Prep, the Dons.
The Dons.
The 3-2 home runner goes. The ball pitches low for ball 4, so the stolen base is moot. And 2 consecutive walks to open up the inning for the Corsairs, and that'll bring up James Schott.
Yeah, in a game like this, you can't be giving up free bases, and it's like you got to be able to throw strikes here.
Now batting, number 34, James Schott.
Decent crowd, not a great crowd, actually.
More
Relatively speaking, it's a decent crowd for a 39 degree or whatever. It's probably
more
cooled down to
students
43.
than I was expecting.
Yes.
Shout out to the varsity softball team in attendance today after their game got canceled.
Pitch is fouled above and over the screen, almost hits the road on a bunt, as Chuck Gandolfi
He was not happy.
not
about
happy,
that.
and he made Schott run to that ball.
Well, when you're a legendary coach like Chuck Gandolfi, when you say jump, you don't ask how high. You should already be jumping.
Of course. So no balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, 2 on.
I shout out the softball
And
team
they
leave.
And they left. The pitch is showing bunt. It's a breaking ball. It's inside as Schott pulls back, and the count's now even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oops. Timing.
That's what you get.
Immaculate.
Now the students are going to leave.
Yeah. This is what we get for making attendance jokes.
An inside move, no throw.
Same kind of scenario, no outs, first and second, as we saw with Palazzolo do up in the last half inning. Schott trying to get a bunt down. See if Osborne tries an elevated fastball. See if he can get Schott to pop it up again.
He shows again. The pitch is in there, called strike 2. Chuck Gandolfi does not agree. So he's not the first coach to disagree with Randy Wolf today.
Wood. Randy Wolf, isn't he the pitcher? The
I think
Brewers
he is a pitcher.
Brewers pitcher. I think he wore number 46. I don't know why I know that.
Definitely strange that you know it. The 1-2 home. Check swing.
Him. Check him.
Check him if he went. He did not.
It's a good check.
As Schott kind of makes fun of the check. What's that umpire going to see from there? Is he going to see anything that resembles a swing if the guy behind the plate doesn't see it?
Yeah. It depends. Everything's different.
The 2-2 home swung on and fouled back to the netting. Nick kind of flinched, it looked like.
No, I was seeing where the ball was in.
He flinched.
I was looking down in the Blue Devil bullpen as they have a right-hander up and
Okay.
throwing. I believe it is Junior Tommy Breeden.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
I don't believe that.
I'm a radio professional.
I
Perfect face for it.
just can't believe it.
Really hope Osborne chooses to go with an elevated fastball here. Just try to blow one by Schott.
The 2-2 home. Breaking ball just a bit upstairs, ball 3.
Could have been.
Could have been, would have been, should have been. Ball strike 3. Osborne at risk of walking the bases loaded here in the top of the 5th inning.
Now you got to throw a fastball here, 3-2. Got to.
The pitch, runners go. The pitch is low for ball 4, so now Osborne has walked the bases loaded. His 12th, 13th, and 14th walks on the season. That'll bring out Clint Smothers. I think that might just do it for Osborne today, as we will take a look as he steps over the line.
I don't know if this will do it for Osborne. I think it just might be a scenario. Smothers just trying to buy Beardman just a little bit more time. The extra 30 seconds really helps that he's able to buy Beardman. Just kind of, I think the meeting here from Coach Smothers, who doesn't make mound visits often, but when he does, it's more of a vote of confidence. Is like, you got this, just pitch to contact, try to roll up a ground ball, probably just trying to go over defensive assignments here.
So it was a quick conference at the mound. I was wrong. As the bases are now loaded for Brady Banker, UIUC commit. I haven't found a major quite yet. I can go looking. I don't know if I have I think I could find it. The first pitch to Banker is swung on and missed as the infield is drawn in at all 4 positions.
Yeah, I think that mound visit for Smothers did 2 things. One, instill confidence in Osborne after a shaky start here to the inning, but also go over defensive alignment, what they want to do here with Banker up.
The 0-1 home, a breaking ball, just missed the outside. Called ball 1. The count's now even at 1 ball and 1 strikes.
Like, it wasn't a strike, but that was a good pitch just to kind of show him you have the ability to backdoor a curveball. So you put it in the back of Banker's mind that you have the ability to backdoor a curveball later in the at-bat.
The pitch just misses again, and the Blue Devil dugout is a bit restless, and Randy Wood has heard about enough from Clint Smothers. It's strange to me, Nick. Chuck Gandolfi does the same thing, complains, and he doesn't get a stern talking to, but Clint Smothers, I don't know what legendary coaches get that leeway. The 2-1 home, swung on high fly ball towards center field. Badgley underneath it will be charging in and throwing. Lyons is the cutoff man. The throw as he's tagging is not in time, and the lead has been doubled and is now a 3-1 game.
Yeah, just a good piece of hitting there by Banker. Wasn't trying to do anything, just had to put it in place. Something you'd like to see the Blue Devils do here, but just not being able to do so.
So, 1 run in.
Adam Galdoni.
See, that one sac fly, even though it was a sac fly, now you open things up along the infield. Like to have the runs last inning.
The pitch is a breaking ball, nearly hits Galdoni. He bails out inside for ball 1.
Got to think, unless this is a strikeout or an out, this will probably be Osborne's last batter, would be my guess. You can't allow this game to get too far ahead of you.
The 1-0 is in the dirt. Good stop by Smith. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, Osborne a little rattled here, a little rattled with his control here so far here in the 5th. He's had 3 walks so far, hoping not to be number 4 to Galdoni.
The 2-0 home in there on the inner third, called strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 on, 1 out, 1 run in here in the top of the 5th inning. An inside move, actually just a spin pickoff move.
This game might set a records for inside moves and pickoffs to second base.
Seriously. It's one of those days where now we're in 45 in. We're only here in the top of the 5th. Runners go. The pitch. Called strike. The throw is not in time. A good slide by Banker. Or no, scratch that. Buckley at third. And no, Buckley thought he could steal home. More of a joke. They already called time. And Smith was going out to talk to his battery mate, Zach Osborne.
Yeah, Buckley just barely beat that throw. That was just a really good jump by Buckley. It was a really good catch and tag by Smith and Jacquez, but Buckley just in there by a half second. And sometimes on the base paths, that's all it takes is a half second as Warren will bring their infield in.
Infield in once again for the Blue Devils at all 4 positions. The pitch swung on and missed on a big swing. And the count's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. A big out here, but the base is open, so no harm if he does walk him.
Yeah, Galdoni trying to play hero. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another pickoff move to a base here.
The pitch, high fly ball, center field, Badgley underneath it. He's going to charge it. He's going to catch it. Buckley will tag. He will score. And that is now a 4-1 ball game for the Corsairs as the runner shot advances 90 feet to third base, 2 away.
Yeah, Coach Smothers out there. He's out there talking. Came a couple steps out of the dugout just to talk to Zach Osborne because he missed a sign in from the dugout. It's like, you don't want to throw that pitch. You don't want to give up a run, but you definitely don't want to give up that run, especially if you miss a sign.
The pitch, a bunt attempt by Burke with 2 outs. Good attempt, I mean.
Third baseman, Joe Burke.
It's fouled away. No balls and 1 strike.
Interesting. 2 outs, runner on third. Gandolfi and Smothers.
Burke has great speed, though.
Yep. Gandolfi and Smothers both come of the same aggressive style of baseball offensively. If they have to steal home with 2 outs, they will do it.
The 0-1 home, a breaking ball in there, called strike 2.
Good. So far, a really good start here to the batter Burke from Osborne. A fastball and then a curveball. I'd like to see a fastball upstairs. That's personally what I would go here with Osborne's powering fastball.
The 0-2 home, I believe that was a breaking ball.
I think he just spiked a fastball.
Yeah, actually. So the count's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. We never got the answer to the trivia, even though we implied who we know who it was.
The answer, of course, is Mark Pose, Josh's father.
The
Fastball.
1-2 home, swung on, popped out of play behind us.
See, they went up and in with the fastball, and just a little bit of a jam shot from Burke.
It's like a 3/5 swing.
Exactly. It's like that. You want to try to make the hitter uncomfortable, and that's what I thought they'd try to do ahead 0-2, but they tried it 1-2. See what they go here with 1-2.
I didn't know if that was a ball. I didn't think he was on the rubber.
I thought he might have stepped off before he made his motion towards third. It was close.
Osborne set. The 1-2 once more. Swung on and missed on a nice breaking ball. And that will retire the side. They get 2 runs on no hits and leave 1 on third. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Corsairs 4, Blue Devils 1. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back here to the Almond campus. Josh Pose and Nick Palazzolo here with you in the bottom of the fifth. Blue Devils now trail 4-1 after Carmel being able to manufacture 2 runs here in the top of the fifth. Some defensive changes for Carmel. Joe Burke, the third baseman, slides over to the mound. He will take over as Galdoni will pitch as Burke delivers a fastball fouled straight back to the batter Badgley. Badgley, Behrens, and Smith do up for the Blue Devils. So Galdoni will go to the mound, and the pinch hitter Eli Melnick will stay in the game and do the catching for Burke. 0-1 the count to the leadoff hitter Badgley as he takes a fastball down at the knees for strike 2. Badgley, a high on-base guy, on base at 475 here on the season. Stats all unofficial as the 0-2 delivery from Burke. Fastball off the outside corner and down. 1-2 the count. One and two the count from the pitcher Burke as Badgley puts his left hand up and asks our plate umpire, veteran Randy Wood, for time. 1-2 the count to the leadoff hitter Charlie Badgley. Fastball taken upstairs. 2-2 the count. Badgley Warren just looking for a base runner here in the fifth. Running out of daylight to do something with it. The 2-2 taken inside works a full count for Badgley. So far, good at bat from Badgley, just being able to, because you need a base runner. All it's going to take is a base runner. The 3-2, Burke, the pitcher, Badgley, the hitter. Slightly open stamps in the left-handed batter's box. The 3-2 from Burke. Fastball lined up the middle, and Burke catches it. What a play by the pitcher, Joe Burke. He lined it right at Burke's head, a rocket off the barrel from Charlie Badgley, and Burke just kind of sticks his glove up there and is able to make the play. What a play.
Oh, my goodness.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, I'm back. Hey. You did a great job. I heard. I was listening.
Thank you.
Okay, I wasn't listening. I was running.
It's all right.
That was athleticism at its finest by Joe Burke there, and that's one of those where your life flashes before your eyes. I don't even believe I think I see his parents here.
For the Blue Devils, number 22, Adam Behrens.
As Adam Behrens steps in. That's one of those when your parents aren't here. That could have hit him square in between the eyes. That had to have been coming off at like 80, 90 miles an hour.
Badgley barreled the 3-2 fastball. Good on Burke just to kind of be aware of it. Just put his glove up and shield his face and just kind of turn away from it.
The pitch to Adam Behrens, the first baseman for the Blue Devils, is in the dirt for ball 1. About to be 2 hours in here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Josh Pose, Nick Palazzolo. You or you, wherever you may be, listening to us. We'd like to thank you as the pitch is on the outside corner called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. On a line drive out to the pitcher, Joe Burke. He comes set, kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. A high leg kick, kind of unorthodox from Burke.
Yeah, Burke, usually you typically see pitchers with the closed stance.
He's wide open.
Especially trying to do the hip drive, but Burke, the right-hander, he sets
backwards.
He's even, but he comes set backwards.
The pitch is a breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike 3. And a beautiful pitch by Joe Burke. Like I said earlier, Nick, I said he's the best reliever on this team, and I meant it. I mean, he shut the Blue Devils down last year at Carmel, and his progression has been very good. It's steady growth, exponential growth, I would say, over these past couple years. As the first pitch hits Kyle Smith, his second hit batsman. Hit him in the hand, I believe.
It's either the hand or the knob of the bat, and Carmel manager and head coach Chuck Gandolfi, he is not happy with that. He thinks it's a foul ball.
He'll talk to Randy Wood, not Randy Wolf.
As they hug it out at home plate.
2 veterans.
as Alex Cortez will take over as the courtesy runner.
We'll actually talk about it.
And we will have a conversation. I don't know that this could be overturned.
It shouldn't be overturned.
It shouldn't. Smothers would likely go ballistic.
Especially after he gets the call, the hat over the face of our base umpire.
That's just what Clipstein does. Mike Clipstein on the bases today.
Mike. And he will get first base, so the call will stand.
Now batting, number 17, Kendall Lyons.
Lions hit a home run in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
That was just last inning.
Yep.
Whew.
It's been a day. See if Lions might be able to replicate some power here.
The center fielder, Buckley, is in the left center field gap. The first pitch from Burke in there, strike one, and Lions thought,
It was a good two-seam
that's a hamburger going right down
it was
the
a
plate.
really good two-seam fastball by Burke. Started in the left-handed batter's box, able to have enough run and catch the outside corner as Carmel deploys the pull shift on Lions.
The 0-1 swung on line right at the third baseman, Galdoni. He's about 6'4". He makes the grab, and that will retire the side. So 2 barrels was 2 outs for the Blue Devils. They go down. They leave 1 on base. We go to the 6th inning. It's 4-1 Corsairs. You're listening to Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus here in the 6th inning. 2 hours in. It's the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Corsairs. It's Leon Swidakowski. See if Nick can get it right.
Number 2, Leon Swidakowski.
And he finally said his name, and correctly this time.
Incorrectly? And
I said
correctly? or incorrectly?
And
Okay.
A-N-D.
English is hard.
First pitch, he shows bunt, pulls back. It's low for ball 1. Osborne out for his second full inning. He has gone 1 1/3.
Gotta think Osborne is on a short leash here.
Someone warming in the Corsair bullpen. Kind of just throwing the first pitch. Or the 1-0 is on the outer third, called strike 1. It counts now even. Trying to see a number in the right field bullpen.
Turn
I don't think
around.
Every now and then I get a little bit hungry.
Thank you.
The pitch is bunt attempt again by Swidakowski, and it's a foul ball. He booked it down the line even though he hit it to the brick backstop. But hustle, that's what Gandolfi loves to see.
Hard 90s. As we mentioned earlier in the ball game, Chuck Gandolfi, the third base coach and head coach for Carmel, likes to move around in the coach's box. He was just standing on third base. So he was playing third base. He was playing a little left field.
He's very mobile.
Very.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. 4 runs on 3 hits. No errors for the Corsairs. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors for the Blue Devils. 2 costly errors for the Blue Devils. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on. Ground ball hits the mound. Fielded by Shills. He throws over in time to Kendall Lyons. Mark that down in your scorebook. 6-3. 1 away.
Yeah, that was a good job by Shills. He got a little help with the carom off the mound, but good job to kind of slow on the field, but just being able to get over and throw it.
That'll bring up, I believe, that is Medcow Curry.
Now batting number 13, Metcalf Curry.
The numbers that we, as a bunt comes down, Osborne runs away from it. The throw to first is not in time. I believe Lyons was off the bag, but Medcow Curry is on with an infield bunt single.
That's one, if you're Osborne, you got to take
You take
that.
it. You take it. I don't understand why he just let it go. He doesn't.
That's one where you got to have better communication
Yes,
there.
you got to talk. And then this entire season,
Now batting number
communication has been an issue for this team. And we kept saying, oh, it's early season stuff. It really hasn't been early season. Curry on base, General. You said Admiral.
No, I didn't.
I think you said Admiral.
No, there's no. I
He said General?
I don't. O'Brien.
Sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Captain.
Colonel. Colonel.
Captain.
Petty officer.
Petty officer, first class.
What is this, a national?
We are on the MeTV portion of our broadcast as the pitch is in there called strike 1.
Gilligan's Island
Yeah.
coming up at 7 o'clock here on the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network.
3-hour tour.
As we take a look into the Corsair bullpen,
The 1-1 is
James
inside.
James Schott is warming up in the Corsair bullpen. Schott is batting in the 2-hole and playing second base today for Carmel.
2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch. Low and in for ball 2. Or ball 3, rather. So the count's now 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody warming in the Blue Devil bullpen, as Osborne has gone 1 2/3 so far. Runner goes for second. The pitch swung on and missed. The throw down to second is just a bit tardy, and Curry steals second base.
Yeah, that was a really good throw by Kyle Smith. Just like it's one of those, because it was a really good throw, but if it had just a little bit more velocity on it, I think there's a chance, but that was just a really good jump there.
Now a runner on second. Couple looks. The payoff pitch home. Swung on and fouled and hit him in the box.
A couple times, actually, like a
Yeah.
pinball machine.
How often are you on the MeTV channel in your household?
Depends.
Okay, because it's very often in my household.
Yeah.
No knock on it, but
Yeah, sure.
the pitch swung on and missed strike 3, so a big second out to get General Schofield down, and that will bring up Eli Melnick, the catcher in the 9-hole.
Now batting number 20, Eli Melnick.
Prior to Tuesday's game against Mundelein, we will be programming before us will be Adam 12.
The pitch upstairs, ball 1. Smith looked like he wanted to throw to second base. No throw.
Blue Devils are running out of outs here to do something offensively. 4th inning, the 4th inning, weak contact. 5th inning, hard contact, but outs.
The pitch
Baseball.
pop up to the right side in foul territory, chasing after his Lions. It gets into the dugout of the Corsairs. I think after this game and after our post-game show, the Golden Girls will be on.
How much programming we got? Yeah. And then Sven Gulli to take us into midnight.
It's coming. It's the big
As my boy George Cavallo almost made the play with his hat in the Carmel dugout.
Gurney native.
Gurney native, yes.
The 1-1 home. Low for ball 2 to Melnick.
His dad, also George Cavallo, also a graduate of Warren. Fun fact.
This booth in just like a month's time will have 3 graduates of Warren Township High School in here.
This is true.
The 2-1 home. It's in the dirt again. Gets away from Smith. The throw is off the mark. Jaquez gets a little bit. I mean, like 10 feet away from him. Curry was like heading for home. Gandolfi was waving him, and then stop sign.
Yeah, that was one of those. Is like you, as Kyle Smith, you feel like you need to make the throw because you need to make a play. But if you're Albert, you got to do it was a wild throw, but you got to do a better job of just knocking the ball down. You can't let that ball get that far away and give the opportunity for the run to advance 90 feet and score.
3 balls and a strike. The pitch to Melnick. A breaking ball that looked down the plate but called ball 4. So runners on the corner here for the top of the order and John Buckley.
Now batting center fielder, John Buckley.
John Buckley, and actually we have a pinch runner into the ball game.
Number 6,
Jimmy Ream
Jimmy.
for the second time today.
Slippin' Jimmy.
The
Better call Saul.
nickname for John Buckley, it's not really all that fun. It's just Buck.
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 It's a good name.
The pitch, he shows bunt, he stabs at it,
Stabbed at it.
and it's fouled away
That's
for
what
strike 1.
Palazzolo did in the bottom half of the 4th inning. He was just kind of stabbing at it, but he stabbed at a strike. Buckley definitely stabbed at a ball. That's why Gandolfi is not happy at third base.
So no balls, 1 strike, runner on the corner here with 2 outs. And the pitch, a breaking ball in there called strike 2. So
Beautiful back
Osborne
door.
way ahead.
Yeah, beautiful back door breaker from Osborne. He's shown his ability to command his breaking ball wherever he wants it. Inside, outside, up, down so far, which is encouraging to see from the freshman.
Osborne set at the belt. The pitch, line to the left side, fielded cleanly by Shills. An underhand toss to Barons at second base for the force out, and that will retire the side. They get no runs on 1 hit and leave runners on the corner. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Corsairs 4, Blue Devils 1. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. 5-6-7 here, but the Blue Devils have 6 outs to play with. It's Albert Jacquez. First pitch from Joe Burke is in there for called strike 1.
Good
Blue
job.
Devils have 6 outs to play with.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Not looking for home runs right now, looking for base runners. Got to keep the train on moving.
Line drives into the outfield grass. The 0-1 is outside and low for ball 1. This team is susceptible to some comebacks.
It is. It's one of those scenarios, though, where it's like you wish you would have got more out of that 4th inning as you play on here.
The pitch is low and gets underneath through the 5-hole of the catcher Melnick, so the count's now 2 balls and 1
Because you had
strike.
first and second, no outs. That's how the inning started, and you still couldn't come away with a run. I mean, those kind of things, they just can't happen.
No.
You got to be able to manufacture runs.
The 2-1 home line drive to the left side, fielded cleanly by Swiatkowski. He throws over and to Banker in time. A Sunday hop for Swiatkowski on a barreled shot by Jacquez, one away.
Yeah, nice job by Swiatkowski just being able to glove it and kind of snow coned on him, but just being able to gather it and throw on to first.
So in steps Adam Schills.
Blue Devils, number 18, Adam Schills.
One away now. Burke shakes off the catcher Melnick. 2 Illinois Lightning teammates. The pitch swung on and fouled away to the left side. Not a play.
This is the kind of scenario where in the dugout, whereas like you got to kind of regroup just as players, and you got to create your own energy in the dugout, because right now, you remember how in the 4th inning it was loud, there was a lot of energy, especially here early, but now it's kind of gone away. If you're Warren, you got to try to recreate that energy, because baseball is a game about momentum, and you need to be able to just kind of recreate it, and Warren so far hasn't been able to do so since the 4th inning.
Yeah, it was a great job by the Corsairs getting the momentum back by scoring 2 in the top of the 5th inning as the 1-1 is on the inner third.
But the difference between Carmel and Warren today is the 2 runs that Carmel did score in the 5th inning, they manufactured those with walks and sac flies.
2 sac flies.
Yeah, Warren's literally only run has come via the home run.
The 1-2 swung on and missed strike 3, and the Blue Devils are down to just 4 outs remaining on another strikeout by Joe Burke. 2 away.
Now batting for the
So
Blue
Tim
Devils,
Palazzolo will step in.
Tim
Struck
Palazzolo.
out swinging last time up to bat. Interesting walk-up song. Actually,
Timmy
goes
Turner?
with the name, Timmy Turner.
Timmy
I know we
Turner?
talked about mine. It'd be the one where you just
Timmy
say
T?
pose the
Pose.
entire time.
Pose.
Pose. I was like, that's me. The first pitch, a bit upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes to the best Mr. Palazzolo. No, I like Mr. Palazzolo. That's 2 feet, two people away from me. The pitch
That
is
hurt.
in there, called strike.
Cancel the post-game show. I'm going to beat up Josh.
Protest. We're under protest.
This game's under protest now.
This game is under protest, so is afternoon programming here on MeTV.
It's the Golden Girls, man. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. I never got into it, really, until unfortunately Betty White passed away. So I started watching a little bit more.
Sure.
It's actually a decent show. I actually watched the spinoff of
Breaking Bad,
Golden
you watching?
Palace.
Oh, nope.
Golden Palace. It's
Watching
not as
Better Call
good. The
Saul.
2-1 home is in there, called strike 2.
Burke's really got that 2-seam sinker, good arm side run to it so far here today.
You just ruined. You just going back to
Sorry.
the baseball game.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
It's my job.
Fun fact about the pitching coach for the Corsairs. I was at a White Sox game sitting in the bleachers, and all of a sudden he comes in the 2nd inning. He's sitting behind me.
There you go.
It was like the day after a game, too.
Coincidence, I think
The
not.
2-2 home swung on and fouled away to the left side. Off the dugout of the Blue Devils, as I believe that is Alex Cortez making a hard 90 to that
good,
ball.
Yeah, good job by Palazzolo just to be able to fight off the inside pitch. Hopefully see another pitch and work a good at bat here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Palazzolo. The pitch swung on, weak ground ball to left side, fielded cleanly by Galdoni. He throws over to first, a rocket in time to the bag to Banker. And now we're to the side. The Blue Devils go down in order. We go to the 7th inning. It's Corsairs 4, Blue Devils 1. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Elmer Road campus. New pitcher into the ball game, junior Tommy Beardman, on for the 6th time this year with a 1.02 ERA, with 13 strikeouts to 6 walks, giving up 19 runs this year. Nick, 2 earned.
Tough luck, Tommy.
Yeah, tough luck, Tommy, back in the game.
So hopefully, tough luck, Tommy can have some good luck and get the Blue Devils into the 7th with still a 3-run deficit.
First pitch is in there for called strike 1 to the second baseman, James Schott. No balls, 1 strike, 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Corsairs, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Devils. As the 0-1 home is swung on high, pop up in the infield on the right side. Barron's calling for it. He makes the grab with 2 hands, and down goes Schott.
This game for the Blue Devils and really the season is just the inability to hit with runners in scoring position. That's what it comes down to, really. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to.
So in steps Brady Banker,
Now batting, number 18, Brady Banker.
the center fielder, or the first baseman, flew out on a sac fly to center field
Manufacturing runs, like
in
I
the
said.
5th inning. The first pitch from Beardman just missed the outer third, called ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Corsairs have got off to a 2-0 lead. Kendall Lyons with a solo home run to start the bottom of the 4th. The pitch is bounced in there, 2 balls, no strikes. Had runners in scoring position to tie the game or even take the lead. Were unable to score, and then, like we've mentioned before, the Corsairs manufactured 2 runs at the top of the 5th inning to gain the momentum, and we've had no scoring since, just donuts.
Just donuts. It's like, and we mentioned
Gurney
it.
donuts. Yeah, Gurney donuts.
Love
sound good right
Gurney
now.
donuts or
The
apple.
pitch is on the inner third, called strike 1.
They're apple fritters.
Wow.
Oh baby.
That might be my Friday treat on the way to school tomorrow. It's not really on the way, but I can make it on the way. The
Make a
2-1
stop.
home, line to the left side, gets down for a base hit into left field.
It's a really good job by the hitter Brady Banker. Just kind of, just going with a curveball outer third, just kind of throwing his hands at it, taking it backside, then nice piece of hitting.
So in steps Galdoni, so
Now
one,
batting for Carmel, number 11, Adam Galdoni.
a Big Ten batter to a Big East batter in the form of Adam Galdoni. Brother played for Carmel. I believe he is at Butler as well.
He is.
Jaquez in on the grass. The first pitch is inside.
Galdoni,
For ball
only a
1.
junior, I believe.
He is. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, as we're starting to lose some daylight. The pitch, once again inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Be a good time to throw 2-seam fastball, outer third, to see if you can get Galdoni to throw his hand on it, roll 2, and head back into the bottom of the 7th, down 3.
The pitch, right down the middle, is called strike 1.
There's a 2-seamer. And Galdoni just doesn't like strikes.
He
apparently.
clearly, anything that doesn't go his way is, you
Bad.
called that on me?
Yeah. Me? I'm going to Butler. I'm Butler.
Go Dogs. I mean, I got it. Okay. You just said Butler, and they're the Bulldogs, and a lot of teams that have Bulldogs as their mascot have a live Bulldog.
Bulldog, yeah.
I think Butler Blue is definitely the best mascot of that group. I seriously think it's Butler Blue, and another pitch inside on Galdoni. Nearly got him in the ribs.
As we have lovely members of the Warren student section asking to come up in the press box.
I feel like that's like an everyday thing.
It
though.
is. It is.
It's warmer up here because we don't have the wind, but it's not like
that warm.
it's not 110 degrees in here. It's
No.
not a sauna.
No, it's probably better than what's out there, but
Of
it's not.
course.
You got to deal with us.
The 3-1 home on the outside corner. Galdoni, was headed towards first base. Took about 2 steps as Chuck Gandolfi will head to left field.
Relaying signs.
And that's a balk on Beardman. Nick, what happened there?
Yeah, Tommy just flinched and just kind of. as Galdoni was stepping back in the box, Beardman just kind of did a flinch with his knees, kind of fell towards the back of the mound. It's just inadvertent balk, not trying to deceive anybody, just kind of flinched.
So Banker on second now on the balk. Couple looks. High leg kick and the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And down goes Galdoni, and that'll bring up the now pitcher, Joe Burke.
Now batting, number 17, Joe Burke.
Burke in position not to get the win. Galdoni's in position for the win at this point. Wouldn't be a save because he'll be going 3 innings.
Doesn't matter.
Is it a save?
Yeah.
Oh, 9-out save.
Unless Schott comes in and replaces him. Schott, it was first batter up, flew out to the second baseman Barons, and then proceeded into the visiting team bullpen to throw.
The first pitch upstairs to Burke, 1 ball, no strikes. Banker on second. Got on via base hit and moved over to second via the balk. High leg kick, the pitch, low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Burke. Burke saw his life flash before his eyes in the previous inning, or 2 innings ago?
2 innings.
2 innings ago.
Made the play. Bat of Charlie Badgley just lined one right at him, just being able to snag the glove up.
I could take StatCast right now. The 2-0, high pop-up left side in foul territory. Jacquez calling for it. Makes the grab with one hand, and that will retire the side. Blue Devils needed 3 with 3 outs remaining. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Corsairs 4, Blue Devils 1. You're listening to the Warren Blue Devil Radio Network. Blue Devils chasing 3 with 3 outs remaining here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Crunch time, it's an 8-9-1 for the Blue Devils. Starting off with Nick Palmieri, then Tommy Beardman, then to the top of the order with Charlie Badgley. As Palmieri steps in with a elbow guard on his left elbow. That's where it's supposed to be, correct?
Good place for it.
Glad it's not on his foot. The first pitch from Joe Burke, his teammate on the Illinois Lightning, is on the outside corner, called strike 1. Could have been a take for a strike, and it wasn't a great pitch to hit.
Bottom 7 here, down 3. You're chasing 3. Gotta do with the take until you get a strike approach. Make Burke throw some pitches. Need base runners here.
The 0-1 is blown away for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Corsairs. 1 run, 3 hits. 2 tough errors for the Blue Devils.
1 run via the home run of Kendall Lyons.
The 1-1 just missed the outside corner, ball 2.
1 run, 2 runs via the sac fly, another via a passed ball. I'm trying to think of what Carmel's 4th run was.
The 2-1 fouled back. Count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Sac fly, pass ball. Trying to think of.
It was a base hit.
And the base, yep, the RBI single, yep. And the Blue Devils are relying on power here. 3 hits. It's not many days where 3 hits and 1 run is going to win you a baseball game.
Along with 2 errors and about 7 walks. The 2-2 home swung on high chopper. The fielded by the shortstop. The throw over is in time. A great play by Swiatkowski throwing over to Banker. Tough hop for Swiatkowski. Played it perfectly. Got Palmieri by a half
played
step
it perfectly, but he just kind of got lucky. He kind of let that hop get too deep, and it almost cost him. But he had enough on the throw to get it.
He's got to catch it at its top point. Instead, he let it come down to his belly button. It didn't burn him, but here's Tommy Beardman.
Tough luck, Tommy. As some people
looking to change it. Change his luck. The first pitch on the lower third, called strike 1.
Yep, Blue Devils definitely going with the take until you get a strike here. Got to somehow get a base runner.
Beardman's 4 hits this season have all been the single. No RBIs this year. The pitch is on the outer third, called strike 2, so Burke working ahead quickly here on Beardman. No balls and 2 strikes. Shaking off the sign. Nice hairdo, kind of like a mullet, but not a mullet for Joe Burke. The pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Melnick. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, if you're Beardman, you're just looking to get on anyway. Works hit by pitch. Catcher's interference, single, double, triple, dinger. Catcher's interference, error. Anyway on. I think there's 7 outcomes, 8 outcomes you can reach first.
1-2 ground ball, weakly back. Fielded on the bare hand by Burke. He throws over in time. A great play by Joe Burke. And the PFP, it was just by a hair. Beardman didn't originally agree with it.
Just by a step.
But that'll bring up Charlie Badgley at the top of the order with 1 out remaining.
Charlie Badgley.
As we are about 2.5 hours in. About to get to the 7 o'clock hour. As we have just arrived to it right now.
As we have arrived to the 7 o'clock hour, so is the NFL draft.
Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Reminder that the Golden Girls will be up next. The first pitch to Badgley right down Main Street.
Followed by Gilligan's
strike.
Island and Svengoolie.
Yeah, like a late night mash.
That's in the morning. No, it's on at 9. Chip's at 9.
No balls, 1 strike. High leg kick, the pitch is outside. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Energy from the Carmel dugout as everyone's at the front. Couple guys in the heat for the Blue Devils. The 1-1 home. Up and away for ball 2.
2-1, you gotta look.
Gotta look base hit. Anyway on at this point. You gotta get 2 guys on, and then you got Kyle Smith.
You don't even need a base hit, a walk.
A walk, anything. Really, anything.
Charlie Badgley, he doesn't hit for much average, but does he gets on base.
Time.
Yeah, he gets on base at a really impressive clip. Like your leadoff hitter, you're not looking for power. Like base hits will come, but you're really just looking for him to get on base. So you're 2-3-4.
The 2-1 is low for ball 3. With the walk here, it will be his 16th walk of the season. If he can reach. Burke kicks and delivers in there, called strike 2, and the Blue Devils are down to their final strike.
Yeah, that's a good take by Badgley. 3-2. To make it 3-2, 3-1, you're just trying to get Burke to throw you a strike. You're not really looking for anything special. Now you need to get on base hit, ball 4. Any way works.
3 shakeoffs, and finally agrees with his catcher Melnick. The pitch. Inside, called ball 4, just barely. All of the Corsairs were headed towards the dugout. It just gets a bit inside. Chuck Gandolfi has some words for Randy Wood.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring up Adam Behrens, and there's still life for the Blue Devils. Anyway on here, 16th walk for Charlie Badgley this year to just 8 strikeouts.
That's what you're looking for out of a leadoff hitter.
And Behrens in.
I was looking for my notes, and then I realized I gave them to you.
447 this year.
Unofficially.
On base percentage of .534. The first pitch is a bit low for ball 1 to Behrens.
As we're just getting in the results from the farm over at Carmel, JV and Carmel tied at 8.
The 1-0 home on the outer third, called strike 1. So the count's now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Burke, 2 Barons. Outfield playing straight away. Infield playing normal depth. Slide step to pitch, up and away for ball 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike now. From the senior right-hander to the junior lefty. Way off the line is Galdoni at third base, playing more towards short. The 2-1 home on the inner third, called strike 2. Barons was crowding the plate.
He
Still was in the strike zone.
Yeah, he's got kind of like the Anthony Rizzo approach to him. Just kind of hovers over the first quarter of the plate, trying to buy more ball
The
calls.
2-2 home swung on emergency hack
It's a good emergency hack out of.
to the screen. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to drive up pitch counts. Got to. You really just need to find a way on, but you got to live to see that next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Badgley on first. The kick and the delivery. Swung on ground ball. Fielded by the second baseman, Scott. He throws over to first. A great play on the slide. Throws over to Banker. And that will be the game. The Corsairs continue their hot streak. They've beaten St. Viator, undefeated St. Viator. They beat number 9 Nazareth. And now they've come to the Almond campus and have beaten the Blue Devils. The winning pitcher is Adam Galdoni for the Corsairs. Losing pitcher will be Kendall Lyons, since the Blue Devils never tied the game. Galdoni
4 innings.
Galdoni went 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned 4 strikeouts to 3 walks on 86 pitches, 46 for strikes. And Joe Burke, 3 innings, no hits, 2 strikeouts and a walk on 48 pitches for 29 strikes, facing 11 batters. It was a great job by both pitchers for the Corsairs. Corsairs improved to, I believe, 18-6 is what you said. What were they coming in?
I don't remember.
I think you had it written down on
I
your
had
notes.
7-6.
You had 7-6, so 8-6. Sorry, I gave them way too many wins.
It was like 18-6. They played 24.
So the Blue Devils will be back in action on Tuesday. We have a major
matchup in the North Suburban Conference. If there is a game, if there is a series of games you want to watch, as whether a parent, an alumni, a student, the Mundelein series, it's going to be a great one. It'll likely be Barons on Monday, Lions on Tuesday. Mundelein's going to throw their 1-2. Warren, you'd likely want to propel yourself into the Mundelein series with a win. But today they were unable to do that. Carmel just did a better job at manufacturing runs. Warren couldn't manufacture really anything.
Yep. And we will see you Tuesday. Nick and I will be with you. We'd like to thank everybody for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I don't think you enjoyed the outcome. But final score, Corsairs 4, Blue Devils 1.